The rat also had access to the shoot line.
Oh my god, I remember the rat.
My mom still laughs, Evie, every time like she thinks about those things. It's like, I wonder what was your one friend who scientifically calculated the amount of speed that rodent needed to die.
Yeah, you
Good
know what's
times.
funny? I still have that saved on my computer.
Good times. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason for us to delay. Trinity said he'll join us, and he won't be the starting character for today. But before we start, how's everyone feeling? We ready?
Yep.
Coach not coming along.
I got burritos from the brain.
You have a
Bananas.
burrito?
I had one, yes, I want another one.
Fantastic. I know a good burritos place.
You know, they made a Chick-fil-A over there at Fordham Plaza.
A chip fillet?
Yeah.
Well, that's typical. That was to be coming of Fordham. I doubt it'd be good though. I hope the sickness doesn't take you too bad, bro. It is that time of year though. I think everyone gets the sickness. Apparently there's the Valley virus that's going around here.
You mean the fog shit?
What fog shit?
Oh, completely different thing.
Oh no.
It's just the Silent Hill filter. Everyone stop losing your minds.
The Silent Hill filter.
Ah yes, what Power City needs, their own Silent Hill.
I would
Yeah, we
stop.
We
I
have the
would
Queen
leave.
Anne's. We have the Queen Anne's Hotel. Come on, Lion. Go back home. Go back home.
I got a little today, says Lance. It was mailed to me by Mary. I have no idea who Mary is, but she's asking me which one is that hotel. God, I hate that place.
All right. Let's do a little bit of a head count and remind each other where our characters currently are and what they're doing. Let's start off with Vincent.
What are you? I didn't let you in here.
I respect you as an adult, but I'm going to break into your room and invade your privacy as a GM.
It's not me you should be worried about. It's the shotgun, you see. I've thrown hands with gods before. You know I'll do it again.
Oh yeah. But I'm just wondering. I was hoping if you can recap us, Father Falcone.
Oh, Juniper and I are going to solve a problem. She's taking Falcone for a very enthusiastic walk.
Do you want to give the audience a little reminder what happened, like, coming back from Necropolis?
Oh, yeah, I got hit with a banhammer out of hell.
Essentially.
It turned into a pool of blood, splashed into a building, went down it, reconstituted as my true demon, and very politely asked where I was. This was a problem. I thought Spiral City was tolerant. But no. Apparently, if you're a hell beast, the rules are different. What do you mean I have to get in the back of the bus? That's why Lance tried to hit me with a bus. Lance, you racist!
Oh my god.
Look, I wasn't a racist until you turned into a hell demon. There we go. I was just acting my
Oh my
natural.
god.
Make it better! Why
I think
is
it's
the
making it
demon the most
worse.
tolerant one? I'm the least violent. You have problems, Mr. McKinley.
Oh my god, it's you know it's so funny because it's fucking true.
That's
The one who's
best
caused the
fucking
least
part about it. That's the best fucking part about it. It's like through no conscious effort of my own, least amount of kills.
least amount of kills and has started the least amount of shit with people.
Yep.
It's almost like
I've only broke the universe once.
It wasn't even you. It was
his
fucking.
ground.
It was Alistair who broke the universe.
No, I broke the spiral at one time, and then the GM got really, really quiet.
This one take me through Argus off the building because they didn't know that 12 die in strength had some real hands.
To be
Telling you,
fair,
there's a-
neither did Falcone.
Telling you, some great moments happen. Okay,
Every time. Oh, I was gonna say, like, every time you mention something from Dungeons, and you just can swear you can hear that silence. That's just blood pressure rising.
so we're going to continue on. Vincent, well, just to make sure recap correctly, Vincent is with Juniper, like he said, handling a case, and they've gone down to Travail downtown looking for an Anima user that's been reportedly stalking other Anima users and attacking them by using their mirrored effects against them, like their own powers against them. So Juniper was going to offer Vincent, that's a Falcone, Father Falcone, to be what's it called? The bait, but then
Wait,
realized, oh yeah, no, you're a big fucking hell demon, and everyone's really fucking terrified of you. So it's probably not a smart move to have you running around.
You don't chum for sharks with a bigger shark.
Yeah, so Juniper unfortunately had to change into a street attire and then make her way to become the bait. In the meanwhile, we have a very unconscious Cyric who's enjoying several of his plot developments. Do you want to reveal to the audience what you learned last time we played?
He's a fucking dream.
dude,
we knew
if
he
you're a
was a
dream, that means
dream.
Albert
Hey,
real.
Peter.
Dungeon, I swear, I smell an Albert around here, man.
Well,
I
have
have
one
an
too.
Albert.
But in all seriousness, after fighting Ven and nearly and you know, barely managing to survive that fight, he fell into a very, very deep sleep because of overusing his powers to the very limit. He had a bunch of dreams and learned that A, Pandora was never an enemy, and as his old friend Penny, and that he's been dead this whole time, and she's been using her anima great distance to keep him going. This is why he can access his level 3. So, he's had to find a way to fully restore himself. Don't know how that'll happen, though.
Dream
Is there
distance?
anything to
Dream
restore?
drop distance?
No, to be clear, he's using so he hasn't got a chance to fully explain it, but I'm gonna make it very clear for us here, just to abridge everything. Sun and Moon, the day and night, were two different people. All four of you got affected by a great distance. How so is more to be revealed later. However, all four of you were sent to Spiral City. In being sent to Spiral City, all of you merged together. Cyric, you may have died on back where in your home planet, but your spirit still managed to hold on long enough to be traveled through a great distance that Pandora chose your spirit to inhabit her body and take your form. So, while you've died before, technically you are alive again, and Pandora is using her anima to keep you going.
So the bomb went off.
Yes, she used great distance but couldn't save Cyric before he died. His body was dead, but his spirit wasn't. Not long enough, it was still with Pandora long enough for her to pull it into her body, so she can use his spirit to turn into him. And she's using her anima to let him use his anima power, which is Astral Nova. And the more important thing to point out is that Pandora can only activate herself in moments of true stress and will leave Cyric in this very vulnerable state again anytime she uses great distance. This is also to say that day and night were two different entities before becoming the fused form that you guys have seen them now. Now that they've also were able to become Eclipse later on. So the same thing that happened to you, Cyric, happened to Eclipse.
I see.
Yes. Except you cannot let Pandora take over. You don't have another body to go back to. And if you were to swap back to Pandora, you would just fade.
Oh boy.
So,
Hey, at least you have Alistair still in the waiting.
my god. Alistair just sitting in the
No,
chair
no.
in the
I'll
room
just
by
make him a
himself.
little deal. Listen, I know a thing or two about possession. I'll hook you up, buddy. You're technically you're just a disembodied spirit like a demon would be on this plane. Ergo, the process can't be too much different. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I've got
Figured it out.
eggs to break.
Alistair's just sitting in the corner in a chair tied up, and there's a juice box next to him. The hostage taker is like, "Hey, go ahead, take a juice box. You're tied
No,
up."
no, 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 no. No one's, there's no one around Alistair. He just goes, "Hello? Did anybody remember me?
That juice box is empty.
I have to go to the bathroom. I can't use my Anima." Anyway,
My
go ahead.
Showtime has to go to the bathroom.
Hello, Showtime. Uh, what's it called? Edmund, do you want to remind us where you are and what you've been up to?
I'm at the Sauntering Stallion, and apparently I'm throwing a party. I didn't sign up for this.
Sounds like you did.
For this.
No, I didn't
No.
sign up for this.
What's it called? Victor speaks up. You know, if we don't want to throw a party, maybe we should go stalking around the market district's reliquary area. Maybe they'll hit the pearl again. Maybe they'll hit another story in the area.
I have a quick thought. Didn't Edmund want Lance at the party because Lance is famous?
See.
Yeah.
Couldn't you have Victor impersonate Lance?
Oh, that is a great point.
True.
That's where. That's where. Why does McKinley look like he has like more life in his eyes than normally?
But the moment Victor, that'd be a lot of coaching on Edmund's part. Victor's just better off finding Lance McKinley and stabbing him in the back with
Oh
Final
God.
the
Yeah,
director's cut.
Yeah, he still has the fucking dagger on him, right? No, basically your eternal reprise knife.
Yeah. Victor brings up a really good point, and that's what they're gonna do today.
Impersonate Lance. And
Oh my god!
you're setting up a party in order to get a trap for.
Holy shit, he actually could. Have him go to the bank and say he's Lance. Give me money, I'm Lance McKinley.
Yes, okay, Mr. Okay, Lance.
That's
We just
not
need your
how-
last name.
Hold on, that's not how any of this works, Mr. McKinley. We can't just give you money because it's you.
I mean,
Wait, hold on,
technically
hold on.
speaking, he can pull out loans in his name.
Wait, hold on. Hello, I am Lance, and I'm here to make a withdrawal.
No,
We just need your full name.
No.
Wait, I'm making up a bit. Okay, Mr. Lance. We just need your full name. I don't know.
I don't know.
Way to go, admin.
I told they would have believed you if you would have spoken with the West Bay accent, but you're too proud for that.
That'd be fucking hilarious. He
I'd
transforms
rather
into
go to
Lance.
hell than talk like a West Bay, alright?
That'd be fucking hilarious. Perfect Lance, every way and form. Everyone's tricked as soon as he speaks. Hello there, I'm Mr. Lance McKinley. No,
He's
hello.
looking-
No, I am Lancelot McKinley, champion of the Spiral City, whatever.
No, you the fuck you're not. Lance doesn't sound like he's
Yes.
from East Bay. You're
He has to look at his
phony.
hand. He has to look at his hand when he says McKinley. My name is Lance McKinley.
Yeah. He's squinting because his sweat from his hands kind of fucking up the ink. And when people question him, why are you talking so smart? I'm taking fish oil.
Oh, I'll fucking try. Alright. This is, remind us, Edmund, what's this all for again? To impersonate Lance and such?
Oh, well, I don't know about the impersonating Lance, but the casing the other stores would be a good idea at night. Because I just don't know about... Because they might start asking questions about, like, his fighting style, and it's like, Edmund doesn't know how to answer those.
Just
Edmund
punch
doesn't
really
know how
hard.
to prep Victor for those types of questions.
And just like,
And Victor can always look like a defensive child. making it let the Anima users that are trying to rob a store feel guilty about him. Sneak
Oh
attack.
no,
God, created a
I'm a poor little
monster.
baby.
Oh, drop the greatsword. Or oh, I went berserk.
Does anyone else hear
Uh-oh.
my brother playing?
My brother, come join us
So Edmund's doing
in
all this
Unfair.
for
the...
a
He
police
was
case.
transforming.
Yep, for a police case for Coca-Cola and Coca-Cola's gang.
There are two other affiliates. And last,
Oh,
but certainly not least,
Mm.
is Lance. Lance, do you want to remind the audience what's happened to you so far?
Oh man,
he
where do
died.
we... Where do we fucking go from there? Uh, Lance made a fucking lucky with making a deal with forces beyond his comprehension. Got bundled with what appears to be a different split of his own mind called Lancelot. Shutting him away from his Ventorian bloodline. Went back home because he needed to get his belt. Whoops! SpaghettiOs! Those fucking enemies of reality all over the place.
Piggy says, as you say that.
He's struggling, fighting, and then like, oh whoa, hey, it's Nero. We haven't seen you since season 2.
One.
What have you been doing? Wait, can't answer that because fucking Carlos is dropping more of these things. Epic chase scene happens. Lance looks at fucking Nero. Lance, I don't think we're gonna make it. I guess, oh, I'm gonna make it. You're not. What? Oh, tuck your knees in, motherfucker. Kicks him out in front of the place of heaven. Has a
For
1v1 shortless duel between himself and his brother in the, how you say, the boulevard. Wins. Win? Maybe? This chick comes out of nowhere. Haha, make your fucking guy go spaghetti, pop like a fucking weasel, and knocked out. Pygmy stealer. Lancelot began talking more with Borges, a member of this weird organization called the Order of Knowledge. They found out they have a pygmy form now. Where the hell did that come
Hey,
from? Lance
want
finds
to
himself
ask
in
questions you don't want the
an
answers
act.
to.
wait. What'd you say about a pygmy form? I'm sorry. Say that again.
Those pygmy Lance.
Oh, yeah. There's Pygmy Lance.
Wait, what's that? Lance is now found himself in the ass end of fucking gridiron with a gas tank almost empty. Well, he's gonna get some gas back as he's making his way back to Travail the long way because fuck mountains. Oh god, crap! We forgot about my mom. Lancelot's like, no, Lance, stop! Don't stop driving to West Bay. Lance, we need to get back. Lance, stop driving to West Bay. And we're going back to West Bay. Yeah, it's very chaotic with him. I don't think he's going to be able to keep his current obligations going if this shit keeps happening to him.
Well, how are we all feeling for today's start? Um, let's start with Cyric. Cyric, you finally sit up straight out of your dream, the realization of Pandora being within you, and the nature of the situation that you're in with her. As you suddenly sit up and jolt, you startle the shit out of Honey Doll, who is sitting beside you. She was watching over you nervously, and as you suddenly jump up into animation, she screams, "Ah! J- Jeez, big guy, you okay?"
Yeah,
You
where?
were like a
Oh,
stone. You were like a stone. There was like you were barely breathing. It's just a couple of seconds ago. Whoa! Welcome back, guy. Cyric.
sorry I scared you. What happened after what happened in the parking lot?
Well, you've been out for a day, full day. So it's Friday afternoon.
Has there been any trouble?
Well, no. No one has come back around, and I kept the store closed just to take an account of you to make sure you're okay. So, no, nothing's happened so far. I haven't heard from that asshole Ven yet. And none of the gangs seem
Oh.
to be stupid enough to be fucking around with the store. Though the turf fighting might get a little bit more intense. I heard a couple of blocks ahead of us that they're fighting for an old building called the Antique Cup. It used to have been run by some kind of big shot up there one time or another, and everyone's fighting over it. But everything else is okay. Are you okay?
That's yeah. I'm just glad we made it through that mess.
You must be hungry. Like you haven't ate or drank anything in the day in 2 days or something like that. Come on,
Sure. Let
go
me
get you
just
something to eat.
let me just get dressed.
I'll let you do that. And Honeybell will step out and make a phone call to get some food delivered. What do you
Hey,
mean I
it's a
gotta pay?
Mario's.
Hi, Marios. I need like thinks over at Cyrus. I need like 6 pies,
Okay, 6 pies
extra large.
coming up now. Now or late. Gotcha.
Son of a bitch.
Oh
But yeah,
yeah,
sorry.
before I
Mhm.
passed out, I think I saw Eclipse. Or is he still here?
Liz.
He left again?
I didn't see him. Oh, I'm sorry. Pause for a second. Was Eclipse there? Did I mention that Eclipse was there?
Yeah, when she used the secret smoke leaf, he showed up. Cause he said when he uses enough of it, he'll pop up.
Sounds like something I would have said. Okay. Oh, no, Eclipse just stepped away for a bit. He'll come back around. He's been helping me out, keeping the place safe, more or less. And he said he's been looking for an Anima user, a specific one. Maybe you know her. He said it was a girl, like a little girl.
Is there anything else?
Um, he said that her power brought, and before she finishes her
Hmm.
sentence, Eclipse interrupts as he enters through the doorway. I'm looking for Pandora.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I want to imagine like fucking
Yo.
Cyric has that face like, ooh.
Tell him to check my church.
Oh
Don't go
God!
in the basement.
Eclipse is in the threshold of the doorway. He has a rather neutral face. His short black curly hair flows gently to the wind. He doesn't look angry or upset. He just simply states the fact. I am. Do you know where Pandora is?
No, not really. But I'm glad to see
Uh,
you. It's been a while.
there's a short smile that grows on his face. Same to you, friend. But I must know. You you cannot tell me you did not feel Pandora. She was here.
Yeah, I did. She helped us out.
She's also the reason we're in this predicament.
It's not like she had no other choice. It was to save us. So you gotta figure out why what happened. See if you can help her out.
You can't take her words seriously.
You don't. You still think she's an enemy?
Sarek, oh, sorry, Sarek. Eclipse walks towards you, Sarek. I'm confident that she attacked us. We were attacked by a group of invading anima. Not invading. I'm sorry, a group of invading forces, and she was part of that elite task force. They had a weapon on them, and when it was activated, it created the original portal that brought us here. It tore between you, me, Pandora, and Sun. He went by a different name, but that is not important right now. What is important is that we all went thrown through this portal, created by Pandora's forces, in order to sabotage uh, Julberg's starport.
Fucking Honey Doll's like, what the fuck's a starport?
I'm confident that she is the enemy.
So, how are things been since I left the Emerald Isles?
As you can see, I've gained a mastery over my new form. I am now Eclipse. I can use both of my Anima powers in junction together. Otherwise,
Ama-
I've kept Honeydoll safe, and Honeydoll's been able to hire new a new set of hands and staff in order to run Dockside now. So it's doing pretty well, which is why I've been attacked. You still haven't answered my question. Where is
Ah,
Pandora?
I generally do not know. While I was sleeping, I did dream of her. And, well, I don't know. This might be Lucas, but turns out I died back in Julberg and she's been keeping me alive.
Clips blinks a bit. Honeydoll goes, wait, what? You died, but you're here. That's not right. You sure you died?
It must be what happened because otherwise I can't even attain that form. Back in on the Emerald Isles, I managed to elevate Astronova in a way I never been able to before, and I just can't seem to I can't seem to manifest it again. On top of this, I barely remember my life before coming here.
There's a grim expression over Clips's face before he looks finally at you. It's a possibility that she may be right. You were in a critical condition before the portal opened. Do not let that siren lie to you. She was always good at manipulating the facts. And it's very well that her hand started the chain of events that hurt you to the point of death. She has every reason to be allied with you, and not for you to question her motives. If you don't really know where Pandora is, no, if you are truly fused with Pandora, then I need to help you separate so I can arrest Pandora myself.
Or wait, who's talking?
Clips.
Eclipse.
Damn. I didn't realize he's part of the International Space Police.
5-0, 5-0.
I didn't realize it's a pig.
I didn't realize he was a pig. Damn.
Damn.
I knew I smelled bacon.
Damn. He revealed himself to be part of the Silver. He keeps the order. As well as
Yeah, but
he's also been a part of working with Cynric at the starport as security.
He's a fucking pig.
They're keeping the place safe.
Hmm?
No, so, explain to him. He's just keeping the place safe. More like a guardian, less cop.
Whatever, pig.
Paul Blart.
God damn it.
Look, I respect Steinrich more.
Alright, so Cynric, do you want to do anything with this news and revelation?
Hmm. Well, if we want to find out the truth, then we have to. The first thing is to figure out. We have to learn more about these invaders that attacked us.
The issue with that is that there are multiple. Cynric, there's a lot of information that I can't just throw at you at once. Not all of it's going to make sense to you right now. So, what we really should focus on is trying to get back to Julberg. And the only way to get back there right now is through Pandora. That's why I need to know where Pandora is. We'll have to use her to open another portal to get back through. We'll have to use her no matter the cost.
Fucking Cynric is sweating bullets. You know, that's like that.
Wait a
that
minute.
fucking statement. What?
There is one glaring issue with all this.
What's that?
This means that she has access to the silver.
Who? Pandora?
Yes.
No.
Cymric has access to it.
See. He's not truly in possession of using Cyric or even able to be used or like be swapped between each other. They're in a stalemate of being their own entities. And she's using her anima power, the great distance, to generate Cyric's anima power, Astronova. She doesn't have access to his skills nor talents, neither does he with her talents and skills.
I love the ideas like
Is a better example of a full fusion that works proper, because he has full access to anything Sun had, and Sun has access to anything Night has. No, day and night, sorry. Just trying to get there.
yeah, we just need to whip off. We need to whip your life support off, Steinway, no matter the cost.
Yeah, no, we can't do that.
Sorry,
Bro,
Cymric,
Your
you're becoming
insurance
unplugged.
company.
You have 3 days to make wages before the company deems you not worthy.
I've got bad
Call-
news, Cymric.
You'll be turned into the flesh tube.
Oh god damn it!
I'm looking for a
My mood
Eclipse's
is-
token.
Come on. It's-
I have all these piggies,
Happiness
but not a
gone.
eclipse.
Joy and optimism gone.
Joy and optimism gone.
Yeah, because the fucking flesh tube was mentioned. Wrap up your fucking
And then your
fucking loved
family
ones.
will be required to dance.
With or without the tube at present.
Yeah, whether or not the tube is present.
God damn it, I kept the sun over here too? There's no way, I swear I made the eclipse token. Sorry.
Listen, every time you say eclipse, I get excited, alright?
No, that's fair.
What's that fucking me?
This darkness inside of me.
Grinding, imprisoning, experience all I see. Let's see, I'm not gonna go throw hands. Not with them, not right now. No.
Okay. I thought I had that token already.
Hey, honey, though, you want to kill two people at the same time?
Wait, what?
Yes.
No, but what do you mean?
No, because it's just how hardcore fucking this dude is being for, like trying to catch fucking Pandora, no matter the cost. Yeah, because he doesn't understand that Cyric and Hole kind of fused together, and he's like acting like a literal battery to keep him going. Like she is his energon. No, yeah, energon, the little bat, the bunny bat, fucking thing.
The Energizer Rabbit?
Thank you, the Energizer Rabbit. Fucking powering him up at this point.
Here.
Yeah, man.
She's his blade. She gave him half his life force.
We don't. You know, the fun thing about this whole conundrum too is that we don't even know if all the personality that you have is the actual Cyric.
I'm sure it is.
Are you like 100% sure?
Totally
She did say that
fine.
she got like from all what she could remember of you.
Yeah?
Hey, I'm just saying, like, if we find out the Cyric has like a family and he cheated on his wife and beat his kid and then tried to kill himself.
Oh, no. Oh, that's gonna be. Oh, God.
I'd never do
No.
anything like that.
Line. He's gotta have a second PC with him to find that content. You know that.
God, that's terrible, guys. I'd never do
Dead
that.
Space
I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
fucking 3, man.
I was gonna say, like, Lou, don't worry, that's just a Dead Space 3 talking.
Fucking dude who hangs out with Isaac's like a child beater. He cheats on his wife.
Trying to off himself off because he's like, he wants his family to have a better life without him. Wife catches him mid-moment. It's like,
And he's
dude,
like,
just
no,
be.
it's okay. It's okay.
I'm battle. Like, dude,
Yeah.
just. Like, fuck, dude, why didn't you just tell them? I mean, like, you're not Strauss bad, but, like, you're getting there.
Not fucking far behind.
No, you're not.
Alright, I got Eclipse's token correctly. Here we are. Fucking. just zoom in. So yeah, um, we need to we need to use Pandora to get back to Jewelberg in order
Jewelberg.
to solve everything. That's the only way we'll fix things.
But here's the thing: based on what she said in my dream, what if other people got sucked up in the portal and they're lost somewhere in this city too? We have to find them as well.
Fuck 'em.
We There was that presence in the Nelcro district we felt. I think you recall it. We went back
Even though,
there. Hmm?
wait, which attempt are you talking about?
The first attempt, when the Arch Pharmaceutical building was still there, you felt a celestial presence. A presence, I called it celestial at the time, but now it's better to reveal that was someone, like it was a star person.
Right, because I
Nay,
remember that.
mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure they're dead now because of what Edmund did with All Eyes.
You
I,
don't know that.
I'm not saying anything. I
You
didn't
still
do
have the
nothing.
plushie. You have the plushie still on you.
I didn't do anything.
The plushie looks up at you.
Can't. Mm,
Ah.
can't prove anything.
Yeah, because Lance destroyed the marker of his sins.
So we if there is any more lying around, we should double check Melcrow District. Otherwise, we could just go around the whole city, no, Spiral City, and see if there's anyone else lying around some district. There is that
I could,
very strong power that's coming from Travail. It recently appeared and it's hovering around there.
Hmm. I agree. We should go after that.
oh,
You,
let me
you, you,
sneak quickly. While this
sure.
is happening,
After
You
a
have a
few
better
more,
chance of finding.
after 20 or 30 more minutes, food arrives in the form of, since you spoke about it earlier, Mario's Pizza delivered burritos instead. Fucking pygmies.
Hey man, you didn't tip enough. What do you call this? 20%? It's only 2 gold coins. Chipping me out here.
there we go.
So Sarek, you were given 3 different type of burritos to eat in order to gain back your strength.
Bean
And some fruit
burrito,
drinks.
chicken burrito, and beef and green burrito.
Yeah, you can post
Chicken
it
and
into,
beef.
you
Oh,
can
right,
post that
right.
into, hmm
Just I'm waiting until you actually introduce it proper before I do that.
Once the food finally arrives, you come downstairs from the stairs, like dining, like living area, and then when you walk down the stairs, the group are able to see you tidied yourself up, get yourself into a new outfit and a jacket that goes over your shoulders, flowing underneath you, flowing behind you as you walk through this threshold, and join the group. Wow, wow! Honeydoll speaks up. Look at that! Nice and standoffish, all sparkly, like you're a whole
I,
new guy, Steinrich.
this one feels very familiar. It's as if I had one back at home. And this is for the rest of y'all for context.
Mm-hmm. And Eclipse looks. Can't say that I've seen you wear it too often, but we only hung out during work and such.
Damn.
Well, go on, Sarek.
Nice.
Have something to eat. Have something to drink. You must be starving and basically parched.
You're right. Let's regain our strength, shall we?
That's a long ass scarf.
And after
He's always had that
Yeah,
scarf.
the jacket,
dude, that's
after
just a
several
shinobi scarf.
after several burritos and copious amounts of juice drink and water later, Great. Now, what are you two planning to do? We still need to find Pandora and get back to Julberg.
Rip Pandora out of my best friend's body and killing him in the process to return back home.
Well, I do want to check up on
Hello?
Lance. Oh,
That's Nico.
hi, hi Trinity.
Um,
I'm sure Lance is fine. He's just doing Lance things. You see him like fighting the enemy's reality, like doing his hell.
Mhm.
As to be
Okay.
fair, Sandrock did give a heart of silver at the end of the Emerald Isles arc. I'm not sure how he's doing.
Yeah, you did give him a heart of silver. So, what do you want Cyric to start? What do you want Cyric to do here? What's your plan of action?
Well, in order to find Pandora, we have to restore my my powers to the fullest extent. Cause like I said before, I'm literally using her to keep myself alive.
Well, then, Honeydoll looks confused. Well, then you need your own body, then, right? And you're gonna make a human body. Can you even do that?
We can
Don't know,
shortcut it using silver.
don't quite know how to make that happen. We'll figure it out.
You don't
But
think of using Novus's work to make a body, do you?
absolutely not. After what we've seen in there, hell no.
Good.
The pigeon watching is actually fucking Porta Novus watching.
No, no, no. None of that. Anyway, um, if we need to get you a body, then we need to find a way to do it. But like what, magic? A ritual? Like you just don't grow a body like that, Cyric.
Yeah, like how many pounds of meat would we have to make to create you?
Yeah.
Every time you put on clothing, I swear the clothing just puts itself on you. Because like who could tailor something like that?
Oh, canonically speaking, I should have had you played as the greater distance every time we played plus arms. That would have been the reveal.
I mean, come on. We just need 35 liters of water, 20 kilograms of carbon, 4 liters of
Shut
ammonia.
up! I knew it the moment he said the.
That was such a
You.
great way to break the ice here. I like that. That was a good one. That was great. I fucking love that.
I bet he was like waiting for one time if there's any roleplay to fucking bring the.
You know, I think if we can have any chance of getting you a body, maybe might have an idea. The clip speaks up. He's stupid enough to figure something out.
I'll check upon him anyway, so I guess I'll speak to him, and who knows, maybe he can help us
He's
on
at
our
West
quest
Bay.
here. Yeah.
Well, I mean that's where he lives in West Bay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
I may as well check there. I may as well begin my quest there.
there's no cab in East Bay that will take us to West Bay. We'll have to go to Travail first, then catch it. Well, catch the buses. No cab's gonna take us to West Bay.
No. Pygmies can take. You pay them enough money and then they'll take you anywhere.
Well, no, that's not that's just land talk. That's just land talk in the background. But to Eclipse and to Cyric and Eclipse and Honeydoll, we
I guess
Cy-
before we do anything, let me clean out his inventory. I'm gonna leave
Sure.
behind the Trey Bromkill figure. Am I going to need the Monster Hunter stuff anytime soon?
You can leave it at the store.
All right.
I'll add
What the
another
hell
sticky.
what were you fighting to use this stuff? Oh, a giant monkey. A giant what?
A giant what?
Return to monkey.
Cyric
Why'd you
is
say-
dropping off. What are you getting? The monster relics.
The
Relic
Violent
scraps.
Storm armor, the Charge Blade which got upgraded.
Mm.
Storm
Monkey.
armor. Charge, Blade Plus. Anything else?
The toy Bromkill figure.
Toy, yep. Yep. Anything else?
See, I still have a note for a cherry drink. I don't know what that does. Pretty sure I gave one to Honey Doll already.
What was it? Say it slowly, please.
I'm sorry. A cherry drink. I don't remember what that does. I didn't give one to Honey Doll when he came back a few sessions back.
Yeah, don't worry about that. It was just an item. During the Emerald Isles, it was a drink item. Don't worry about it.
And
Anything
last but
else?
not least, uh, let's see. So the flame draw scale. We'll leave that here.
Flame Dross?
Yeah, add 2 of them.
Gale?
I thought you, I thought you left all the material items with that bag that fanny pack we had made.
Yeah, the fanny pack.
Oh, then never mind then.
Yeah.
Last but not least, the Chieftain's Tooth. What's that do again? That's giving me the level up, right? I have from beating Maliko.
Yeah, it's supposed to give you a temporary bonus into your strength and into your defense. So it just adds it adds a +2 if you're at 12 or upgrades your dice by 1.
Okay, so this is just for what stats?
Your strength and defense.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll store that too, because his stats are, he has to throw them both anyway, so it's a little redundant.
No, you get a +2 to the roll.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't go to 14 dice, but you go to 12 +2.
I'll keep that in my pocket then.
It's a
I'll just
relic,
switch
by the
over
way.
needed. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I have my note saved for you about you dumping these things off into Honey Dolls, into the dockside. There you go. All right, so you're gonna begin your traveling.
Yeah, but not before going to convenience store to stock up on items.
Oh God, leave me alone! You people are bleeding me out. What more do you want from me? I want to imagine
Okay.
he's like, fuck.
So, do you want to remind the audience how you get into convenience store and what convenience
You
store
walk,
is?
you walk around the block to bring a convenience store. It's a store that, well, helps us buy items. Depending on how much money we have when we get in there, items will be upgraded a tier or 2.
How much money do you have on you?
According to this, uh, 70,000, 71,048 gold.
Okay, yeah. So, to further expound upon, convenience store is another Anima user. He has a powerful remote stand that can activate practically anywhere in Spiral City, but there needs to be a special patch in order to activate the Anima user. You have to walk around the block, thinking of, well, damn, wouldn't it be convenient to have a store around here? And it will take a place magically in a spot that would not typically have space there, like an empty parking lot or or a building that has been vacated, and it would use its powers to manifest a convenience store. A convenience store, like Moon said, Cyric said, is it has the purchasing items power of equal to the money you have. So he has over a certain threshold, and the items have a +1 quality to them when he buys from them. They'll be a little bit more expensive, but they'll be a little bit better than just the normal stuff he sells at a convenience store. You can find relics, healing items, and snack items that tend to be part of challenges within convenience store, wherever the certain places you summon them. So in different districts, you'll have different items. Summoning convenience store, the the clerk sitting behind the store counter watches Cyric and Eclipse walk through the store together. Welcome to convenience store.
Hey there, long time no see. How you been doing?
Oh, yeah, no, it's been a while since I've seen you. You haven't summoned a convenience store in looks over at a tally book. About 2 months. Where have you been?
Oh, been really busy. Recently came back from a trip to the Emerald Isles. It was quite an adventure.
Wow, you went all the way out to the Emerald Isles. Gosh, I
Yeah,
sure wish I can go out to the Emerald Isles. No, I just gotta
I'm
keep
sure.
saving up to pay off my college debts.
It's a bit
Well,
real though.
I'm sure you'll get your chance to go over there. It's pretty great.
I'm 31, I'll never get there.
Oh no! Now we can do this, and we have to fight a pirate on the way there.
Wow.
Yeah, it sounds like it sounds like a scene from one of my favorite mangas. So
Yeah,
yeah, what
let's
would you
see
like to buy
what.
from this convenience store today?
Yes.
Yeah, let me do some shopping. That way you can get there in one piece.
So what do you want to buy?
Uh, let's see the HP restoring items.
So you always have it a quarter, yeah, 1/4, a half, yeah, 1/4, and a half quality. So 1/4 your max HP, 1/2 your max HP for healing, and they're both at +1 quality. So when you buy them, they have it. You can either choose to have them heal for more, or have an extra drink in them for more, for more quantity, like more spend of the drink, because they're only one shot uses. But you can, with the +1 quality, you can make a drink that has two shots instead of just one, or you can increase the healing quality. What would you
Let's
like?
see. I have a current FHP here in my inventory times 3. I mean, I'll refresh this one.
You can't buy refreshes.
Oh,
You have to just
then
buy a new one.
I'll
So you
grab a
can,
half recovery for HP.
okay. So with the money you have on you, that's gonna be 1,000 gold pieces.
Okay. And for how much? How many am I buying? So how many uses they have?
They all have one.
Okay.
There are +1, so you can choose. Do you want to increase the value of the healing for the half HP, or do you want to increase the usage?
The usage.
Okay, so now it has a ×2 quality. So you can, when you add it to your character sheet, half HP with 2 uses. Anything else you want to buy?
See, I'll take 2 of those.
Okay, 2 of them, so that's 2,000.
And let's see for AP.
Same thing, 1/4 and 1/2. You also see a tall boy.
What's this one about?
It's gang special. Some of the ruffians like this tall boy. It's an energy drink that they like to drink. When you use it, it'll inflict rage for 3 turns. Rage makes it that you attack any of the closest targets you can. You get a ×2 multiplier for your melee damage. It makes you attack only melee.
Oh dear, I remember when Sun went to rage mode at the beginning of the Emerald Arc by using his dragon powers, which he no longer has.
Reminds me of that time I had that cool pals, set of pals that I totally don't have anymore.
Yeah, and this is
Good
a
times.
East Bay. The tall boy is an East Bay, West Bay sort of thing. What was it called, line? That energy drink at the
Oh,
Landslice?
yeah, tall boy. You're saying
Yeah,
it right,
tall boy.
based on the song. And yeah, it makes even more sense. It's a West Bay, East Bay kind of thing going on because they're both in dispute of also which world the drink originated. Both sides can have yet to reach a conclusion. The war
Hmm.
still goes on.
The war still goes on. Anything else,
Hmm.
Siren?
I'll take the half recovery for AP as well, to each.
Okay. And do you want all that to be usages? Because they're all +1 quality.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So just make sure you get right next to them when you add, like, make sure you each of those. So each potion doesn't stack. So make sure that when you have your put in your inventory, it's 1/2 potion, and then in the same line, right, 2 uses, and then the next one, half HP, 2 uses. The next line, AP, 2 uses. Get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to buy? You spent 4,000 gold pieces so far.
Hmm. I think that's all for now. 4,000. I'll give you 6,000. Have a tip.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Stay safe in East Bay.
Thanks.
All right. And with that, how are you gonna travel to West Bay?
Hmm. You said a cab wouldn't normally drive over there, correct?
Correct. There's a chance for a pygmy cab.
Pygmy cab it is.
Well, the problem is you don't know the pygmy cab number or have an idea how to summon them properly. All you know is
Oh,
that it's a random chance to hailing a cab. So you could waste a lot of time just hailing cabs and never getting a pygmy cab.
damn it. How on earth do I attract a pygmy? Oh, wait a minute. Don't I have my own pygmy?
You
Do you
do have a
remember?
pygmy, yes, but they
Yeah.
don't have a cab. But you do have a pygmy of your own. Can you
How's it
remind
going?
me the effect? Because he was a special one too.
Yeah, basically a shonen where it regains max tension when somebody gets knocked out.
Ah, the Shonen pygmy. Thank you. Yeah, he's got his little Goku-like hairstyle. He looks at you out of your inventory. Yo, what can I do for you?
I want you to find a pygmy cab. Think
Oh,
you
you want me
can
to
look
help you?
around for me?
Oh, I can help you. Oh, give me a second. He pulls out a little cell phone. Beep, 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 beep. Well, he hires he calls and hangs up the
Speaking
phone.
of full,
Okay, yeah, they'll be back. They'll be here in 2 minutes. And
like
then
it's crazy taxi style.
yeah, exactly. Crazy taxi style, and the pygmy barely sits up on the seat. Beep beep. Yo, I'm your cab.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Just fucking blaring.
Where are we
And then like
going?
it's for a quick moment it turns to like Superman by Golden Fingal.
Where are we going, Dyrick?
God damn, you're fast. East Bay.
We're already in East Bay.
He means
Oh,
West Bay.
yeah, right. To where Lance is West Bay.
Okay. West Bay, 2,500 gold pieces.
All right, then here you go.
All right, no promises. Keep your hands and feet inside the car at all times. I am not liable for damages, and I will be speeding. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. As soon as you step and close the door, starts breaking several speed limits. The police begin to tail the pig. Literally, the police. The pygmy is literally being tailed by the police.
And you see above you, Simon, a clock going down.
Yes. The pygmy is breaking several speed limits. The police are chasing him.
Whoa! Slow down, little.
Another pygmy from the side. Another pygmy on the side passenger seat sits up with a little shotgun. You sit back, or I'll put you back.
Hey, sis, welcome back.
Jesus.
And as Cyric is being sped through Spiral City in the pygmy cab, we focus our attention back to Nico. Nico,
Nico.
you want to remind the audience what's going on with Nico, so what you've remembered, and how's it been for you? Yeah.
The last thing Nico was doing was he was being a spiteful little cunt. He felt personally scorned by this librarian being an asshole to him, so he was standing right outside of the library, which did not have a no loitering sign, and he was annoying her.
As we cut back to you, it's done great effects. She tried her fucking hardest to not seem pissed at this display of disobedience. But the fact that she can't reprimand you for anything has really chewed into her. And this is Naldia, Naldia, the librarian that you're pissing off. A very nasal lady
joke
that
is we
didn't
sounded
want to
nasal.
listen. Yeah, exactly.
It's time for Nico to learn to junction in Final Fantasy VIII.
Oh, he has to play triple triad first.
Right.
So, Nico, um, we're gonna turn the camera to you as you're still standing in the hallway. What's still going through your mind? As you can definitely see, she's mad, but she hasn't let you in just yet.
Ooh. I'm going to very obviously accept a fake phone call and be very loud about
Well, yes, I have a moment to talk about my insurance.
it. Like I make like a really bad ring noise with my mouth, and I go, "Oh, would you look at that? A phone call? Hmm. Hello. My
So,
extended warranty. Oh yes, no, this is a perfect time. I can talk. Yes."
so as as you're making this fake phone call, do you have time for my conversation?
Oh,
You turn and
there's a
see that
person here.
to the side of you, it's Quinzel.
Oh, I look at her and I go, "Oh, Instructor Quinzel, my apologies," and I just put my phone back in my pocket.
Uh-huh.
Um, and
Is
he's like,
there any reason that you're loitering outside the library?
he goes,
To harass me! Naldia screams from the side.
he goes,
Take your hands off my
these
persons.
these are baseless accusations, ma'am, and I take great offense to them. He says, looking back at the librarian, and then he looks back at instructor Q, and he goes, um, oh, I merely found a comfortable location to rest and try to get my bearings on the school a bit, seeing as I was unfortunately disallowed from making use of the facilities here.
Not anything too strange to realize. He looks at you confused. You do know that there's a big, division between Garden Avalon and Garden Mythfell, right?
He's like, No, I did not live in this city up until like 6, 7
Hmm.
months ago.
Come, let's go into the library and discuss this further. And she will lead you into the library. Do you follow
Okay,
after?
I take one step through the door and then I turn and look at the librarian.
She's fucking steaming. But you see that she's not gonna say
Mhm.
you see that she's not gonna say a word.
Yes, and I follow instructor Q with like a shit eating grin on my face.
And Director Q takes you down over to this studied area. And I'll highlight it on the stream in just a second. As Instructor Q brings you over to a study pod and sits you beside her and goes, "Okay, you've interacted with, data slabs before, right? Like you're not
Oh
that
yes.
rudiment. Great. Go ahead and activate this one." And you activate the terminal on the desk, and you see that it pops up a screen that says Garden Myth File, Spiral Net, and it goes into some of the directories that you can access. The Spiral Net, the school directory, personal accounts. It's basically 1990s interface for their basic network internet. So it's very, very, very basic and very simple. There's not a lot of things to look here, but more or less, she highlights and clicks over at the school, at Spiral City directory and clicks onto Spiral City as the world map. You said you haven't been living in Spiral City for long? As you observe the 3D layout video, like visual display of Spiral City, you see that the diagram for the spiral literally just goes all the way up to the ceiling, kind of deal. But the rest of the city is modest in size and when it comes to its scaling.
Mhm. But he's like, no, I originally from Macalania, so I've
That's
only been
very
here.
far away.
Yes, I've received a scholarship for Avalon, and hence why I was there.
He
And
points
then
at
obviously,
she points at the Spiral City map of the 3D diagram and she highlights the upper spire. That's where Garden Avalon sits. You see that the upper spire is this rather large bulbous shape that's shaped into the spiral itself. It looks way more like a tumor that hangs hundreds, no, tens of thousands of feet above Spiral City. There is a. She looks around for a bit to see that there are no other like students around enough to hear her. There is a big division between those that live in the upper spire and lower spire, as well to the people of the Spiral City. It's a big social clash, if you will. So people in Garden Mythval tend to treat people who are from Garden Avalon like shit. That's why I suspect that you're also having problems being accepted just as soon as you should be. You don't seem to be a, well, rather dim person. You seem to have a good head on your shoulder.
I appreciate that.
Just try not to stand out too much. Clearly, you already started messing with the kids, not kids, the other students around here, like Lars.
Okay, I feel the need to clarify that I did not start that interaction. I merely helped a kid who was getting picked on, which I feel
Well,
like isn't a bad thing.
no, it's not. But you got to understand that there's a whole dynamic in this in school, like in Mythfall, that you're just an outsider to. Lars does get picked on, but you know the guy gets picked on by first name Michael. Yeah, I left it as Michael. He actually keeps Lars safe from any of the other bullies too. And then there's Liz that
He
also
just
hangs
beats him slightly less than the others.
essentially. It's like um it's from The Simpsons with Bart and Nelson. They're not tend to be friends all the time, but you know, Nelson will bully Bart if it needs to be. So that's the same kind of relationship with Michael, and Lars.
Mm.
So just, you know, assess the situation a little bit more before you jump in.
It- to be fair, I did not I do not want it to be misconstrued that I did like involve myself in the situation. I simply told Lars that if he did not like what was happening, he should stand up for himself, and he chose to.
Well, that's what we're saying. You kind of excited him. Yeah, he's a temperamental boy. He'll get excited by any of the wording. Well, he did choose to stand up for himself, and we'll see what happens afterward. Just try not to excite more people. Is that a reasonable request?
I do not try to make a habit of it.
Okay. I'll.
No.
What the? Looked around. Hmm. Anyway,
That's the fucking pygmy from his bedroom just following him wherever he goes.
well, is there anything else you need to know about the Spiral City or anything else I can help you learn?
I guess if you're able to, whatever other locations and facilities I won't be able to access with my Avalon student ID, as
Well,
I had been hoping to actually make use of the library and study before I
you
was so
should have access.
declined.
Ignore the librarian. Your card works just as good as it would be for anyone else. As you saw earlier, you access the terminal yourself, so you don't even need the librarian's access and proof. Though, if she restricts your access, you'll have to speak with the dean, and I can speak with me first, and I'll help you get that arranged. You shouldn't have
Perfect.
you should have access to any of the facilities. You may have some trouble with the cafeteria staff if you get on their bad side, but they're nice ladies and gentlemen, so I don't think they'll care too much if you come from Mythfall. They'll just assume you're just a student. You don't need to flash your ID, and if they need to see it, explain that they can talk to me. I'll
Well,
speak
I
on your
appreciate
behalf.
your assistance very much.
Mm-hmm. Anything else I can help you with?
What is up with the pygmy outside selling cards?
Oh, uh, that's a recent vendor, I suppose. Um, Try not to get caught up with those pygmies. They're bad-natured in an economical sense. They only really care about their financial needs being met. And they tend to be
Yeah, I really
voracious and
want.
hold on, they tend to be
I really.
voracious.
Sorry.
They tend to be voracious.
Racist.
They tend to be voracious in packs. So if you ever get
Okay.
outnumbered by multiple pygmies, be weary. They do have front-facing eyes.
You see, like one
He's like,
slowly.
yes,
Oh wait,
I
blind pack. I didn't hear him.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
you see, like one of the books
Trinity.
shipped, and like it reveals like a pygmy eye watching, and then shifts back to put it away.
is it's like, yes, I want approximately nothing to fucking do with those things.
Good. I don't
Gods.
know what their origins. They're just little shifty little guys. But anything else I can help you with?
Uh, no, think I think I'm all set. You've been an incredible help already. I would hate to impose any further.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got all the tools I need to prepare for my re-initiation into school. So I suppose I shall see you then.
Mm-hmm. Try not to get into any trouble, will you?
I will try not to involve myself with Lars unless it relates to hot dogs, which he loves, I think, a little too much.
And with that, Quinzel leaves you. And you
Falls
are in the
down.
library by
Just
yourself now. You can feel the hot
Wow.
gaze of Naldia staring you down, but she cannot say anything since you do have access and you are now more than aware of your ability to be there.
I start, as I go about my business, I start whistling just a little bit too loud.
Right down there!
Me as well.
Don't make me beat you!
Like, hmm? Oh,
Don't make
pardon,
me get
pardon,
out of my
pardon.
chair now. You won't like me if I have to get up.
They won't
Oh
be. They'll
no.
get security to
Oh
stop me from beating
no.
you.
I'm sitting down for your protection.
Nico decides not to push his luck by antagonizing this woman any further. After literally just being told not to antagonize people the
Woman!
way he has been already.
fucking around and find out. Go for it. Go for your house.
So, what do you want Nico to do? What's your primary objective here?
um, well, Nico doesn't know uh
Vincent's back.
that Bishop Father Falcone is out of literal actual for real hell yet. Um, so the first thing he's gonna try to find any information on is literal actual for real hell.
Okay.
I love.
So, in your dives of the arcane, you find that surprisingly, the Garden Mythfell has a deep selection of different types of conceptual hells developed by the different districts. So, Spiral City has its own ideal. Each district has their own ideal of how what hell would look like and be like. So, there's that.
I guess which
Yeah,
hmm.
but fuck luck. There's a lot of districts.
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't
Yeah,
know where Father. I don't know where Falcone
Oh,
is from.
by
I
the
mean, like
way,
you
it gets
could
even better.
assume
No,
that
hold
like
on. It gets even better.
Chevelle.
When you start to look through the type of religional paths for Spiral City, it's quickly denoted to you that the religious nature of Spiral City isn't like there isn't no practical religion other than spiralism. Spiralism is the belief that Spiral provides for everybody, and everyone can agree that it's like a godlike entity to them. The idea is that
Practical
if you don't do good for the
savages.
Spiral, you don't
Hardly
give to the
even
golden
human.
if you don't give to the golden harvest, right, you're going to be casted to a place called Necropolis. That's spiralism. Like I said earlier, every district also has their own conceptual idea of what their afterlives would be based on their cultural beliefs of that district area in particular. The only binding nature is spiralism. That every
Been there,
district
done that.
follows that.
I said, been there, done that. You
This is
can't
a wealth
threaten
of
me with
knowledge, and for anyone not you, it would fry their brain. But your expert level and regale academia allows you to sift through what I would say is 18 hours worth of knowledge and information in about 7 to 8 hours. This is you
That works for me.
speeding through redundancies and trying to figure out like correlations and
You just found a book that constantly repeats the first verse of Dante's Inferno for some weird reason.
oh, it's redundant. They didn't even finish the rest of the canto. But
Dante's literal, actual, for real Inferno.
Dante's actual literal for real Inferno. Okay, so
Dante.
within within the 7 hours of you attempting to figure out actual literal damn hell, it is a
For realsies.
it's a it's in a conundrum, right? Like you can't confirm there's a hell or not since you're living, and there's only true stipulation, and the greatest belief that anyone believes in Spiral City is that it's spiralism. So the notion of this necropolis is as close as one can assume to be an actual hell.
But
And this
I know that's not what I'm looking for. Like Nico knows, because Nico's been there.
so
Nico hasn't been to literal, actual, for real hell.
no, you haven't been to literal
Wouldn't
for
advise it.
actual hell, but
Yeah,
you're looking
I
for
don't
the
think Nico would survive.
you're looking for information about literal actual for real hell, and the closest a human could possibly get is just understanding that our belief works kind of like the orcs, and so when the more orcs believe in the one thing, it makes it the real thing. So the closest thing that you can correlate that to is spiralism, because everyone in Spiral City, for the most part, follows that as a religion. Give to the spiral, it gives back through the gold harvest. It's a godlike entity, and if you don't give to the golden harvest and you're not a good person according to the spiral and the spiral council's laws, then you go to Necropolis, a for realsy hell. It is a dark, decrepit stalagmite that hangs over an abyss. It's an overwhelming darkness that swallows any good soul and rips them to shred. There are hundreds and millions of demons fighting for territory within this ugly stalagmite. And the further you fall down from the stalagmite's tip, the worse these demons get to vie for their space in that horrid hellscape.
Nothing good ever comes out of it, though.
That's the
Hey,
closest you
Falcone.
can get to spiral to the actual Ferozzi hells, because there's a lot more references across the spiral net referring to Necropolis, rituals to access Necropolis, communicating with demons from Necropolis, etc.
As I have been saying, a voice pops in your head. Hell is real.
Nico's gained dementia.
Nico has a stroke and dies.
Well, you're actually very hungry and thirsty, but Naldia is not. Naldia does not age. Naldia does not. It is endless, and she is
Wait,
frowning at
Naldia.
you. That's because
Oh.
Yeah,
you is
no, dude.
still in her library. It's after hours. You gotta leave.
I look around. Is there a sign with posted hours for the library?
Yes. Yes, there
Is
is.
it actually after hours?
Absolutely. You are 2 hours over.
Oh, I
You were stuck.
apologize to her.
Yeah,
I
you were stuck in a
apologize to her
cutscene.
greatly. I give her 100 gold as an apology, with genuine, heartfelt compassion in my voice, and then I leave. And I bid her to have a very good day, and I will see her bright and early tomorrow.
Now, I'm not gonna have a good day just because you said it.
Takes the gold pieces.
This is going in the book.
I'm writing your name in my book.
You dirty upper
Huh?
spire. You fucking upper.
So you learn
Youpie.
you learn that Necropolis is your closest bet to hell. you learn that the most logical place for you to find more information is in the Aristotle district of the
Okay.
marketplace district.
Yeah, that makes sense. Merchants are gonna know what real hell is like, if anyone.
All right, you're starving. You're hungry. Or you're thirsty. You started this Thursday afternoon. Now it is, yeah, damn well into Friday morning, early morning. I'm talking probably 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah. Cafeteria is definitely not open.
Nope, it's a
Um,
24/7 service.
oh, cafeteria definitely is open. You know what? You know what? I'm feeling generous because I got to use a library. I'm gonna go see what, I'm gonna go see if these hot dogs are really all the rage, or if Lars was lying to me.
You make your way to the cafeteria, and you find that there's actually a small amount of group of people still around and doing class notes and studies. I'm not going to put every single person here, but you walk into the cafeteria. Whoops, wrong screen. You walk into the cafeteria and find
Me,
that the
there I
line to
am.
you find that the line to the cafeteria is not even existent. No one else is here. There are people sitting around in the chairs. I don't want to put every single person. And specifically, this table has a active playmat for that card game that Pick Me was selling earlier.
Huh?
The
Neat.
cafeteria is open as you see a man standing behind it with a working staff behind him. There are about 2 or 3 other people, a woman, black hair, and another woman, white, ginger. The man standing in front of you is white, black hair, and looks
I'll
quite
be
a
right
little
back.
bit distant. Yep, a little distant and stare. Welcome to welcome to welcome to Mythfall Cafeteria, home of the best hot dog in the of the Spiral City. How can I help you?
Shouldn't use
It's
actually their
They got the best
tagline.
glizzies.
it's
I'm gonna
approved by Lance McKinley.
I'm gonna tell them that I got a recommendation that they had real good hot dogs, and I'm here to test their reputation and see if that's really true.
We keep our hot dogs at the same value we've ever well, since the founder began the store. We only charge 50 gold pieces.
That's a lot. I feel like that's a lot of money for a hot dog.
No,
If they
actually,
try
it's a
to
lot.
change it, the CEO will be murdered for it.
Exactly.
Well,
So I don't want to keep poking it. I don't want to poke
We
the
do we
sign
do have a
to
special.
buy the
You
hot
can
dog.
spend 100 gold pieces to get 2 hot dogs and a small drink.
er,
How would you like someone to go take on Lance McKinley challenge? Only for
No line, stop.
150, 150
You
gold
can
coins to
you
eat
can
100
also
hot dogs
super
in an hour.
hold on. You can also supersize your hot dog for an
God.
extra 50 gold pieces. Make them extra
I
large.
I do not want to do that.
Okay.
No one ever wants to.
100 gold pieces, please. 2 hot
I
dogs and a
give them
small
the
drink.
100.
We only have Coke.
I'm surprised they
Very
can afford
smart.
it. I'm just surprised they can afford a name brand at all. So
This is
If
his
you
name brand.
look really
It's
closely, the Coca-Cola has some weird dots above the eye, so it's kook.
it's actually like Bubba Cola.
Yeah.
Bubble.
It's fucking Mr. Pibb.
Please don't talk about our secret shame like that.
Mountain
Here you go.
explosion.
Here's your hot dog.
Hillbilly.
Here's your 2 hot dogs
Fucking
and your drink.
Mountain Lightning.
Mountain
It will
lightning.
just be called Hillbilly Brew.
All right, you got the 2
Dr.
hot dogs.
Thunder. All right. If these hot dogs aren't so good, I immediately need new trousers. I'm gonna kill Lars. I'm gonna send him to actual literal for real hell.
You're gonna send it to the Shadow Realm, and you got the card game to do it.
All right, you want yeah, you're hungry, thirsty. You dive into your hot dog. Did you want any
She knows
condiments
I'm
with that?
right.
I'm sorry.
Did you want any condiments with that, or
No, no. He feels like the hot dog needs to be able to stand on its own for them to really call it the best hot dog in Spiral City.
Sure, if it's just a plain hot dog and a bun, they will suffice and give it to you. And you do take a good bite into this hot dog and bun, and it is actually pretty good. It is of the quality you expected of a such a widely spoken hot dog. It's got the right juice, Chase. It stands on its own with the bread. It fares pretty well. It tastes like they were cooked together in a sort of harmonious fashion. Yeah, you find yourself actually going through the first hot dog really fast.
All right. Now I'll get a packet of ketchup and a packet of mustard. I'll put one half ketchup, one half mustard. I'll see if it makes it better, if it enhances our experience.
Oh man, boy, does it fucking do that. It makes it easier for you to eat it. It makes it tastier. And it just removed that weird aftertaste that the first one didn't that had that you just realize from the second one that doesn't. Oh, the hot dog's even better with with its ketchup and mustard compliment. It was like
We
it
get
was
all ketchup
born
from the
for
Himalayan
it.
mountains.
I
It's
can
at
finish
least
Mhm.
it's at least the best hot dog in Garden Mythfall. So
The best hot dog you've had in Spiral City. To be fair, you haven't had any others.
that is true. Maybe it's the only hot dog in Spiral City. Maybe that's why.
The only hot dog in
As you
existence.
finish your hot dogs, you see a lady approach you. Well, looks like you
Oh,
were hungry.
wait, I recognize her. She's the girl who told me Lars gets picked on purpose.
Wow, good to see that you remember me, Mr. Nico,
Uh,
Mr. Vega.
he, oh yeah, he didn't tell her first name.
No, you didn't
Yeah,
tell her name at all. You found
oh,
out.
well, I mean that. Yeah, to be fair, he's probably kind of used to that.
Mm,
I would imagine he's used to meeting people who know his name before he's ever seen them before.
yeah.
Mr. Vega, I presume.
With the black shades, Mr. Vega. No, no, no. So, this one I didn't expect to see you up this late. Are you taking
Hmm.
night classes too?
He finishes swallowing the last bit of hot dog. He saved the middle part that had was the only part that had both ketchup and mustard for last.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he finishes it, wipes his mouth. He's like, "No, I was studying late into the night and didn't quite realize what time it was until the poor librarian, after I tormented her for the better part of 2.5 hours, I
Oh yeah,
kept her
Naldia.
2
I
hours
don't like.
past closing."
She laughs a bit. Yeah, Naldia. She's a word piece of art, but she can be sweet when you're on her good side. You can try to
He's
aim for
like,
that.
I think I think it's too far gone already.
Mm, well, careful what kind of bridges you burn, I suppose. Well, I just wanted to see how you're doing, and I did want to say to you that I wanted to tell you that Lars is doing okay. He's feeling a lot better now, and Michael and Lars actually had a chance to talk about things. It seems like they understand each other a lot better. So thank you for
Yay!
stepping in.
So long as everything works out in the end, I suppose.
Yeah, just try not to incite anybody else. Try not to make a habit out of it.
I, hmm. He goes to immediately defend himself and then pauses and he's like,
He steps
it was directly requested of me.
he steps in and whispers, "I know you're an Anima user. I saw your power."
Turn
I
around and find out.
plead the fifth.
That's okay. And she steps back away from you. I know what I saw. So don't incite people, would ya? She gives a curtsy smile. Okay. And she'd leave you alone in the cafeteria.
You should probably ignore our advice.
You hear a pygmy losing a card game in the background. I wrote the damn thing. How did you beat me?
I cheated, you idiot!
You idiot! That's a 6, not a 9! What is
Well,
it?
Well, Nico, you feel exhaustion finally sweep over you. There's only one true answer. Getting back is going back to the dorms.
Yeah, I go Betty bye.
Do me a favor, roll a D100. I want to see what kind of travel you have getting back to your dorms.
Well, he's academia, so he could go for high or low.
It
No,
doesn't matter.
nothing.
Middle of the road.
Nothing
I'm
of
back.
nothing of note happens. You just manage to get back to your dorms, and we'll return this back to the city of you as we will find your character falling asleep, and you'll wake up sometime in Friday afternoon. We can return back to you because we definitely need more time with your character. But for
Hmm.
now, I'm gonna turn the attention over
What the fuck?
uh to finally to the man sitting in the police car. I need to make a new
I gotta
page. Go ahead.
I gotta know, were those hot dogs actually bussin'?
They won't. You just need some ketchup and mustard to go with it. They get their ketchup from the Himalayan mountains.
Now, I don't know what the fuck you just said, Lance. I'm gonna let it slide because you're my god brother. How dare you mention putting ketchup on a hot dog?
Come
You
What, you
know I'm
don't?
from you know I'm from Gridiron, and the only thing we put on our hot dogs is mustard, relish, and maybe some kraut.
Look, I can forgive you for being wrong,
on.
but the only way to actually eat a hot dog is ketchup, onion bits, and tiny bit of relish.
No.
Once you
The
have,
real ingredient for hot dogs are Captain Crunch and peanut butter and jelly.
I have a
Peanut
feeling
Crunch.
Edmund and Lance are gonna look at Cyber and like,
look,
The
at
truce.
piggy
least
stops. The piggy stops
truth.
playing jazz music.
Fucking like Lance and like Lance would look at it, whatever. At least we're not like those filthy Trevelyan's. How was it? Jalapeno, chopped jalapenos, spicy mango, and minced onion. Disgusting.
Ugh.
Okay, to explain, attorney, there's just a hot dog place in Canada called Tubby Dog. Also saying stuff on your hot dog. Like, let's say sadly gone, so they can't check it, but you usual sauerkraut, onions, ketchup. But there's one where you just put Captain Crunch on your hot dog.
Why would you
Oh,
do
I
that?
love Captain Crunch, but on a hot. You know what? It's not. It doesn't sound disgusting. I would
All right,
probably try it.
straight to Necropolis.
Straight to Necropolis.
You can even
Straight to
have a fried
Necropolis.
egg on it.
I would try most things once, and I'm willing to try the Captain Crunch hot dog.
Sorry, I'm just making the downtown map real fast.
Just not head cheese. I refuse to eat head cheese.
Edmund, you haven't touched your blue cheese.
No,
Edmund, you haven't touched your blue
head
cheese.
cheese, not blue cheese.
No, I know you said head cheese. It's just I want to. There's gotta be like places for wings, right?
You'll find all types of food in Spiral City. Even cuisines that
Edmund,
haven't been created yet.
Edmund, you don't understand. I already told Porter Novas to get us the loaded wings.
I don't eat blue cheese because, according to my religion, the only people who eat blue cheese are lesser males. Do I look like a
Oh my
lesser?
What?
I
That is an
The
actual quote from LeVay Singh. That's an, that isn't. He actually
I
believed. He believed the only people to eat blue cheese are women and effeminate men.
Not that deep though.
According to Satan, it was.
Dear fucking lord. Okay. And I just need to add one last touch. Vincent, this is the scene when what's it called? Juniper steps out of the car and has gotten herself already dressed up as a civilian. I'm just adding civilians in the territory and area and moving them around as needed. Because there's a decent amount of folk actually out around here in downtown Travail. And I kind of want to visualize them. And we're good. You're sitting in the back of the police truck car, sitting with Juniper. No, sorry, sitting with Derek, your apostle.
Yeah.
Here we go. And you're in the back seat as Juniper leans over to you at the side view window and goes, "Okay, I'm going to walk around and you keep an eye out for the stranger."
Yeah, Beck and I'll both be watching.
Okay. And he clearly looks nervous. You're going to keep me safe, right?
Well, that's the idea.
I'm glad that you're on our side, Vincent.
I get that a lot.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay, I'm gonna start making my way. And she just starts to nervously walk away as Derek looks over.
Making my way
Who was that lady?
downtown, walking fast, I'm homebound.
Derek looks at Father Falcone and goes, "You know, uh, Father, there have been a lot of people staring at you."
Yeah, no. Is there something in my teeth?
He looks at your teeth. No, I don't see anything in particular.
Hmm. I don't know. Maybe this part of the travail is just rude. They weren't raised right.
There's an unidentified male across the street that's pointing at Cab, yelling, "The devil! The
Yelling
devil!
what? Oh,
That man! He's the devil! He's the devil!
Oh
He's
my
the
god, is that the
what?
Prince
voice
of
of
Where?
Little Nicky?
Darkness!" Yeah, it's a little Nicky reference. There's a 500 gold piece. It's the line. It's a little Nicky reference. There's a man across the
Oh my
street
god,
yelling
it's up!
that Vincent's the Antichrist. If you want me to silence him, Derek looks over.
Nah, he's not hurting anything. He's allowed to his opinions.
Juniper begins to walk
Excuse me.
down the street. Well, not down the sidewalk onto the crosswalk. And nothing of note currently is happening. She's just walking around. The man across the street is getting more impassionate about you being the Antichrist. Vincent. Oh, there's hellfire! He's surrounded by
He's boarding me
20
up! Help! I'm down!
me up.
You think there'd be rules about public disturbances?
You would think.
Somebody should really call the cops.
Wait, aren't we the cops?
I
It's
don't know
like,
if you're a
oh,
cop.
it's like, oh wait, I am a
I don't.
cop. Fucking shoot him.
I don't know if I can deputize you though. That's something we'll have to ask Yanagata.
Well, can't you arrest him? Oh, I'm burned because he's the Antichrist.
Do you think it would be a wise idea for me to go anywhere near that man right now?
He's
Anyway, we're supposed to be
boarding me
watching Juniper, not the local raving lunatics. It's
up!
not
What if that
Sunday.
is... What if that is the Anima user?
LOL.
Going
What
extra
if that
miles.
is the Anima user? Shut up. What if that person in particular is the Anima user?
Well, then he has to convince my shotgun he's not.
Uh, you're gonna make me Sorry, I'm thinking about it. Let me look at your stat. Let me look at the stats. I need to
Anglefish.
remember each one.
You know what they call a cheeseburger with a double cheeseburger with
Yeah, make me a
fries?
dexterity check for me, Vincent. Father Falcone, Father Vincent.
Okay. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's the wrong tab.
Oh no.
Oh no.
How about 6?
Out of 8? Okay, no, you keep your eye peeled specifically on Juniper, and you watch Juniper cross the street. That is when you notice that there is a woman, feminine figured body with a hoodie on, following after Juniper.
Hmm.
She's about 20 feet away, so when Juniper steps onto the street, I'll put the token there, so just give me one moment to make it. But there is a feminine figure wearing a hoodie that's actually following Juniper.
Well, that might be our mark then, eh?
So we'll
Tell me,
have
Derek, are you ready to test your powers?
Derek looks a bit confused. Test my power. Oh, my
Oh,
new
you.
blood magic.
There you go.
You want me to test it on a civilian?
Once we confirm she's the target. I didn't bring you out here for funsies.
I thought you
Excuse
brought me
me.
out here for my trivial knowledge.
Thought you wanted
Did
me
you
to
know
train.
that?
I thought I was gonna be trained using blood magic.
Yeah, it's called on-the-job training.
Did you know that a double cheese with fries and
Mhm.
Trevorrow's called a cheese toppy here in West Bay?
That place is truly a godless land.
I'm gonna shrink the token for just a second.
Or what they call a quarter pound or well
So
in the lower
this is
spiral.
Cheeseburger with
this is when
cheese.
this is when you would know. This is how far she would be from Juniper when you notice her. Juniper doesn't seem to notice her as she's still obliviously walking across the street.
Oh my god, you could like what's oh god, that scene from fucking Scary Movie 1.
Juniper, turn around. Juniper, no, she's got her AirPods in.
Hold on, I'll find that scene.
So as Juniper's crossing the street, you notice that the figure is still following. There are other civilians walking around, coming into the area. Vincent, Father Falcone, what do you like to do?
Oh, well, I suppose we should get out of the car and start stalking the stalker.
You step out of the car, and like a vampire, you melt under the sunlight. Game over.
Just
Insert another
explode.
quarter.
You just have to start proselytizing to her.
No, but there isn't a sun in Spiral City, so that wouldn't happen yet. You step out the car. It's just really bright. Bothers you a bit. You're not used to it being very bright.
The
You don't like it
fun
being.
sucks. It's hot outside.
You want Derek to come out with you?
Yeah.
Okay, Derek steps
Father,
out into the street and follow after you.
Father Falcone, is it true that Ozzy Osbourne, when played backwards, says "Hail Satan"?
A lot of little Nicky tonight.
So I'm gonna move everybody up as you step out the car. Move civilians around. And Derek,
Oh, fuck my life.
this guy that
Got
crosses
you.
the street over here, don't worry, he begins to continue to yell, Look! Look upon that demon! He shows his true self! Doesn't even hide it! We are truly living in a sinful city! Right? To say as he steps into the traffic.
Please tell me he gets
Sin,
hit by a car. That would be hilarious if he gets.
Sin City.
Oh, damn, truck coon strikes again. Get isekai, idiot.
Okay, so you want to tail after her, right?
Yeah,
Make sure I'll
we'll
give
tail
you
the
access
tail.
to your token. So you can do that.
What do you got?
Vincent,
Owens, Blackjack.
why the fuck does Vincent Vinclair? What the fuck? Oh, it's under Father Falcone. Okay. All right. Yeah, you can move your token. Unless you're gonna speed up yourself by using your demonic powers, you can only move 2 tiles 10 feet at a moment. If you're trying
How
to
fast
look,
can I move with demon go-go juice?
you can move your full range. It's just gonna look unnatural as shit because you're like basically moving in speeds that people like to run is 4 tiles, right? But you can move your full range, and it's gonna look like you teleported.
I don't
Dragon Ball
have a
Z.
very big range.
I mean, you just got an instant transmission, dude. Trust.
I'm sorry, you don't have the right card to talk to me. You'll have to talk to someone else who'll take that card.
So if you don't have a huge range, then yeah, then you're just gonna be
Oh.
able to. Yeah, if you can basically use your power to teleport up to 4 feet, 40 feet, which is like running.
No, we'll
Otherwise,
just move R2.
yeah.
One, two. Stalk casual.
Gryffindor
Eh.
moves. You can move again now
Oh,
as Derek comes onto the street. Comes off
oh,
the street.
boo.
Mr. Yelling Preacher Man makes his literal way onto the street. As you can see, he's literally approaching you. This pedestrian starts watching the affair and doesn't really care anymore. This pedestrian notices the affair and stops moving as they make up to the sidewalk. This pedestrian hears the affair, stops moving, turns around, and faces over. These two across the street make their way up.
Heretic!
Oh, they're gonna cross over.
That man is a heretic to the spiral!
Yeah, he's literally pointing at you, Father Falcone, as he's
Falcone will look
yelling.
at Derek and he says in a deadly calm voice, Derek, if that man gets within 5 feet of me, disable him.
He nods.
Look at him
That'd be-
commanding his godless heathen that follows him like a dog!
Vincent, sorry, Father Falcone, you have heightened demonic senses. I just need you to make
Yeah.
me a roll that no one would typically be able to do so, but because of your ability, I call upon that trait. Roll me another dexterity check. You do have an advantage because of your heritage and how powerful you actually are.
5.
5. Vincent, you notice
Hello.
that there is someone following you.
Oh no, someone's stalking the stalking stalker.
It's like a conga line.
It's the other lady's evil twin.
Da-da.
Derek, if anyone besides Juniper gets within 5 feet of me, disable them.
Explode their balls.
Derek,
Derek.
explode the balls.
Make sure they have preferential parking.
That's a lot of walk you're giving me. I gotta look like see if I can
There's a lot of words.
handle this.
Okay.
Congratulations, Derek. You're being promoted to traffic cop.
Because the guy's in the middle of the street and it's not their light, because you can see that you can see whose lane of traffic is actually supposed to be walking right now. I'm gonna need someone from that isn't in the current role play scene to roll a 1d100. Who wants to do that for us?
I got it. Is it the pastor guy?
Yeah.
It's the pastor guy.
Yeah, I
You
got it.
want lower.
Hold on.
You want lower.
Well, how do you know what we want?
How dare you show your face! You hellspawn! You demon!
Wow.
He manages to walk through the busiest lane of traffic possible and doesn't get hit. There's a truck that runs right through where he should have been dead. But Vincent, you see he
That's-
walked through it like a fucking Terminator.
That's what I thought! My faith in the spiral is more than yours, you godless trucker, to know that there's a demon in front of you!
He is super emboldened.
Necropolis will be brought upon this world for its sin in hatred and vile.
Derek grabs the preacher by the throat, picks him up, and uses his other decision to slam him to the floor. The preacher doesn't say anything else.
Much better.
Everyone else is like
Ranting with his head in cement.
So what do you want to do, Vincent?
Well, how about we do one of them teleports to get closer to our target here? Because I assume everyone will be watching the giant fucking barbarian plant himself a dumbass tree.
So where are you teleporting to? Behind you?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there.
My Omo.
Nani?
You know, I want to figure out whether this fucking pastel man has
As
gotten the
you step
blessing of the
onto the
spiral.
street, I need you to make me an agility. No, I need you to make me a dexterity check at a disadvantage this time. Despite your heritage, there might have been a detail you missed.
How
Oh,
about a 3?
sorry, buddy. You didn't pay attention.
Hmm.
Juniper's missing.
Hmm.
You only looked
Do I
one
know
way.
her scent?
That's a great question, and we
It's a
haven't
really
really.
weird fucking question.
She could have
I
a
think
Now,
he's
hold
been
on.
around.
She could have a type of perfume that's familiar to you. I just made everything. I'll fix it. Don't worry. Give me one
I mean,
second.
you've been around long enough.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Come
a
on,
familiar.
olfactory ethics, save us.
What's it called? A familiar scent is definitely fine. I'm more than fine allowing Vincent with his demonic heritage to be able to have a familial scent with Juniper. And you will have to make a roll for that on your turn. But at the current moment, Juniper's just straight up gone. You are still pretty positive that the person stalking you is still stalking you. And
Maybe
they haven't lost in pace with you.
Oh, they kept up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, me no likey.
maybe if you let yourself get kidnapped, they'll take you to wherever they took Juniper. They just don't know that you're him.
Alright.
Take these motherfuckers to Himbuck too.
Well, it's definitely good to know that I've attracted someone's interest.
Oh, you're a very attractive
So
person.
when can I roll for that,
Hmm?
seeing if I can detect Juniper?
Oh, do you want to do it now?
If it's my turn, yeah.
Yeah, so
Ow,
you
ow,
wouldn't
ow,
move
ow.
you wouldn't make your movement, but you would like take a pause in your stride and to
Yeah.
sniff out the air, to look around and try to feel out that's a familiar scent of Juniper. It's faint. It's ahead of you, but it's like it's invisible. He's invisible or something. You cannot make heads or tails right now.
Hmm.
Obviously, though, you can suss out there's some anima powers in effect.
But where's the user?
You do see a detail ahead of you that, with your demonic heritage, you are able to make a dexterity check to see. It is a hard thing to notice, but you are an anima user, so this is something you can notice because of it. Yet, you don't get any bonuses further. You only get the chance to roll with because of your demonic heritage. So go ahead and make me another dexterity check. Unfortunately, that detail
I ain't
slips
getting
over you.
jack and shit.
Yeah, something's ahead of you, something's ahead of you, but you can't make heads or tails what it is. Juniper is somehow in front of you, maybe invisible, and you're sure as fuck there's someone following you who hasn't lost stride since you did your little demonic move.
I can go in reverse with that too, right?
Absolutely.
We'll have him do free back and just teleport right in front of the dude facing him.
So you turn immediately and you see that a few things happen. The sound of traffic disappears. Everyone around you disappears. And the only constants is that it's you and the empty street.
Oh man, the priest is not there anymore.
There would be cars still in traffic in the distance and around you, but for the most part, it's just you and this figure across you when you make your move in front of them. Well, it looks like you saw my anima already. Wow, you have some really
Yeah,
good eyes
I'd
on you,
really
don't
like
you?
my friend back. Oh,
Your
friend's a strong word. Associate? Yeah, associate.
Well, I kind of need her power, so no.
Oh, do you
And I
need it
need
as
yours.
much as you need life?
No, no, no. That's what I'm about to tell you because I need your anima power too.
Unfortunately, it's in use.
Mm, is it though? I mean, it could be in better hands with me.
Can I roll the
Man,
gut puncher?
well, you're not close enough anymore, but you can you
Oh,
can
I
use
thought.
your
Oh,
demonic heritage.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can use your demonic heritage as a decision to try to preemptively attack
No.
her.
Oh. Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, stretching. Mm.
Well, we have like the fucking same event happen with like Bad Moon Rising.
Yeah. Listen, Missy, somebody's tried that before and it didn't go well for him. My anima's a bit hard to control.
Well, your anima. Let's see how difficult your anima truly is to handle. And if your anima's too difficult, she opens up her she's wearing a hoodie, but she pulls from her pocket these several different small colored orbs. They come in yellow, green, orange, purple. They almost look like materia from Final Fantasy VII. I got some other options to help me with. So are you gonna give
Well,
me
if
your
you're,
power willingly, or are we gonna fight for it?
I'm afraid we may have to fight for it if you're absolutely sure.
Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. And you see
I
behind her
will.
shoulder, here's this rather larger than life cartoonish elephant looking creature. Give me, give me, give me. Let's take him down. And the elephant like creature begins to play disco music from its trunk and its body.
Give me a man after midnight.
So the anima fight begins between you and the anima user. Give me, give me, give me. Or triple G. Um, there's no point in needing you to roll for initiative. You're literally that, like, your demonic heritage carries you very fucking hard. Yeah, you would just go first. You have your two decisions and a movement. You
Now is
haven't
the
hit the
owner
power
named?
tier. Sorry, you haven't
Oh,
hit the
sorry.
power tier high enough yet to gain bonus decisions or movements.
No, that comes at 6. Is she
See,
strong enough to summon the red Kopesh?
uh, you're absolutely not. She's definitely a power tier 1.
Ooh.
The Kopesh is like just like refuses to appear.
Quite literally, yeah. No.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
So it's
God.
2. Hmm.
Unless you took the sword to yourself, then maybe.
Tell Patron. No, I didn't know I was into that. He taunts
How
you like
about
Yuffie. What? You scared? What? You scared?
Come and get it.
Come and get it.
God, I fucking hate that fight.
Here, take this.
I can do that teleport move
Oh,
again, right? That's one movement or 2?
That's one movement. Then
Okay.
absolutely you can. And when we say teleport, it's just you moving really fast. That's all. It's Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Z movement really fast.
Is the
And
police car still there?
yeah, it's still physically there. It looks.
Cool. I'm gonna hit her with it.
Oh, you grab it before I got a chance to speak its details, but you get to find out that it stuck like a
Or is it
rock
not?
in place.
Mm. I don't know. I've got 2d12 strength.
No, you're not. It's not that you're not strong enough. You put it together that the horror is a mirror of its original self, and this is an anima reflection of where you were. You can't move the car because you're not in physical space.
Well, hmm.
She displaced you in her own anima space.
Well, I guess we'll just summon the shotgun then.
Oh gosh. Okay. Move, decision to grab the car, but found out that you're in an anima space, and you summon your shotgun. As she looks at your relic that appears into your hands. Oh, whoa, shit! Is that loaded?
Let me
He
check.
just, yeah. Let's find out together.
The one thing every anima user never expects you to bring to a fight, and just an actual gun.
I mean, Alistair has that.
Never bring an
Yeah, I was
Anima
gonna-
to a gunfight.
Yeah, that comes to the question. Like, what happens if the Emperor was in this fight?
Oh, that's right. X is AP, and it caps out at 3, right?
At
For the
3.
shotgun, how much AP I can put into it?
Yeah. So at the start of her turn, she continues to keep up her anima power. As she does so, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. Moves over here, and she pulls out with one decision. So she hasn't spent anything. That was just her anima power. She spends a decision in order to activate what's it called? A relic in her inventory. She pulls out a simple looking slingshot. She pulls back with another decision and fires a projectile anima power. The unique thing of this transaction, though, is that she fires. Vincent, you are strong enough to tell that she's firing it from somewhere else as well. It's not far away from you, but you'll need to spend the time to find out where exactly. But she's shooting it in multiple places, is what I'm getting at. She fires a bolt of anima energy at you through this slingshot relic. And she is going to roll her dexterity to try to hit you, along with the relic she's firing with. I'm gonna roll these 2d12. These. Okay, so she's trying to hit you for 8, 11. And your dexterity and speed are 12, or what? No, your dexterity is 8, and your speed is, what's your speed?
Hell's Rat speed is an 8.
Okay, so it's 8, 8. Plus together, 16 divided by 2 is 8. Yeah, no, she manages to hit you with the slingshot. You could still try to roll for your initiative if you want to make that more fair, but what I have for right now was just a baseline, since neither of you needed to roll who goes first. So I add
Yeah.
your scores together, your flat dice, and then just divide by 2. So your
Mhm.
flat defense value would be 8. She still hits you with 11. If you wanted to be more fair and let you roll for it, I would let you roll to see set an actual AC if you like.
I don't know. I've got damage reduction anyway, I think.
For any incoming, it's for certain incoming attacks, yeah. She's
Yeah.
using a relic.
Yeah. Was it power tier 5 or greater?
You know, you have no idea. You know that
Nah.
she's firing anima bolts at you.
Hey, if you take her relic, can I have it? Please.
No, eat it.
Oh God.
So she's hit me. What about damage?
Okay, if you're willing to take the damage, and I'll roll for the damage value. She put 2 pieces of anima. She put 2 bolt AP into her anima bolt here. So she's rolling 4. 21 points of damage. It doesn't have piercing value, but it has anima. It has a tag that specifically states it's anima power. So if you were human, it do double damage.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it is strong enough to hurt you.
Yeah, but don't we minus
You
the
still have
strength
your
or
temp-
toughness from it or something?
Yeah,
She's firing AP2 at you. I would reduce 10 points of damage because you're power tier 5 to her to this attack that's quasi 3/4.
Nah.
So 11 points of damage.
And then, like, how much is your defense?
Natural defense.
Meanwhile, Nico's just taking a nap.
God damn it.
Nico, do something.
There it is.
Oh, I'm
hiding.
tired,
He keeps
boss.
sleeping.
12.
He just keeps.
Hell's Wrath has a 12 in defense, and Falcone's got his 12 in strength.
So, with the damage reduction, it's mitigated by, I say it's a flat 10 if the power tier is in within 3 or 4. Yeah, power tier 2, 3 or 4, and you're power tier 5. It's about a 10 reduction because she's firing AP2 energy at you with her slingshot, but it doesn't seem to have hurt you with your defense and the damage reduction. It is an annoyance as it does like hit your on him, like hitting you is enough for the effect. It does reduce your AP by 2.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it is rude. And she
Normally,
looks astonished. Like
no.
yeah, you normally that's enough to take someone down, huh?
I was very polite and tried to warn you.
Hold on 1 second. And she spends her decision and she fires a bolt again at you. But this time when she fires it, it's at a disadvantage to herself. She doesn't seem like she's actually aiming for you, is what I'm trying to get at here.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna roll for you. I need to roll this 4 times. Okay, so
Aiming
7
it.
and a 4. And her dexterity twice. Okay, so a 1. 7, 4, and a 1. That's 8. That's 12. Yeah, she hits you again. She's spending another 2 AP to hit. And she does manage to hit you again. And I'll roll these all together. The 11 points of damage, which doesn't go through at you at all. But again, minus 2 AP from you for landing.
Yeah.
That,
It's after the
not the
second
paddle.
time where you notice that that she's firing the second time. She wasn't really trying to aim for you. And you see, actually paying attention this time where her projectiles were intending to go, you can see that Juniper is currently in her own fight.
Hmm. Well, first problems first. Deal with you, then I'll deal with that.
Want to explain yourself? Why you got an officer with the law detained?
No.
Some people just get tired of life.
Okay. And that's her 2 decisions. And that'd be it. You can't make any movement. It'd be Juniper's turn, since now she's revealed. Well, actually, no, she would have already had her turn. She would have spent her turn firing and missing. Unfortunate. She's getting used to this whole situation. She managed to dodge the first bolt, but got hit by the second bolt. She hasn't. Juniper isn't aware that Vincent's there.
Oh, I figured my aura would give it away.
She hasn't. That's the thing. You're in a Anima space that she hasn't noticed you yet in.
You can just like smell his jawline.
We're
What
gonna go
is the
for one more
perfume
round
that
of combat
Falcone
before
uses?
before we go off to Edmund, just to keep pacing. So, Vincent, you're able to go first.
All right, can I move forward, power the shotgun, and fire it? Teleport forward.
Well, yes, you can move forward as a
Yeah, I'm gonna
movement.
point blank the bitch.
No worries.
You know when you say every time you say teleport, I think Wesker. You're doing Wesker.
Yeah, you
It's
know,
a great way of looking
not
at it.
looking
Teleports
terribly
behind you.
off.
Teleports behind you, rearticulates your
Nope.
spine.
Moves the green tumor from your
The
brain.
woman, the elephant, and the lady both look astonished as you continue to close distance. And damn it, you're fucking fast! As you pull up the shotgun. with very little time for any sort of reaction in between you moving up to her and pulling the shotgun
Yeah.
at the same moment. She barely squeezes a moment of a reaction to inflict a disadvantage for you to hit her. It doesn't mean you can't attack her further. She's just trying to dodge out of your point blank shot. That is the only moment of fraction of moment she can give of a disadvantage. Otherwise, I gotta look at that shotgun. Where is it? Oh, here it is.
Yeah, I can tell you the stats.
Dexterity?
The stats on that shit.
No, it already has a disadvantage, so never
Dead.
mind. No, she won't bother with that anymore. No, the thing already
Well,
has
does
a
she know?
disadvantage. No, she doesn't know.
No. Yeah, she doesn't know she's dead already.
The
Wait, if she
accuracy
doesn't
is
know she
dexterity.
can't do the disadvantage, then
She's not aware of it. No, but I won't stack it for this occasion. So dexterity plus 3d12, but no 3d10. You'll need to roll your dexterity twice and then your 3d10 twice.
Oh wait, yeah, that's a 30 for like putting 3 AP into it, right?
I forgot that you. Yeah, I had to scroll a little bit lower for the hell shotgun.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that. Ignore those two rolls. I didn't realize there was the more profile there. It's 3d10 plus 1d10 plus 3. You still need to roll that twice though for disadvantage.
So 3d10 plus 1d10 plus 3. 29 or 31
Yeah,
true
the
damage
29.
and plus 15 damage.
So just roll the
Damn.
3d10 and then we're gonna times it by 3. This does leave the shotgun in a unusable state for 5 turns.
No, wait, what's going on?
The shotgun. Remember,
Yeah.
after you
Yeah, I
shoot
know
it,
it's going to be unusable.
yeah. But now you need to roll for me a 3d10, and I'm gonna times it by 3 because it's the number of anima power used into it.
Oh.
The plus 15 damage and true damage is just on top of what you're doing. It's also considered an AP attack, so that's 75 points of damage. Considered true damage.
Jesus.
No, 90 points of damage. Considered true damage. Considered AP, as it quite literally taps this aspect of gimme, gimme, gimme out of existence. And the other one screams and fucking howls in pain as its upper torso, this one across the street from you, is quite
Yeah.
literally like halved as she drops to the ground, holding up to her body as both of you fade back into reality. Uh, reality looks kind of weird to you as everyone around is focusing on the fight between not you and Juniper, because also Juniper returns into real space as well. But there are some pedestrians trying to stop Derek from beating the ever living shit out of this the pastor dude even further. Because Derek isn't stopping. Derek is wailing on this motherfucker when you return to real space. You find
You
that
Good boy,
can keep
Derek.
beating me, but I will have my spot at the spire.
you notice immediately that the apparition that the gimme 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 anima user were fighting isn't on your side of the sidewalk, but rather on the other side.
Yeah.
And she is left for worse, bleeding badly, not completely dead. Had it been her actual self, yes. Not her construct, but very fucking close. And she is attempting to flee as Juniper is dazed from being dropped from the anima space, temporary space.
Oh. Are you telling me someone who's bleeding profusely is trying to flee from me, a blood demon? Oh no, however will I find her?
She can only move 5 feet in this wounded state as she
Hmm.
attempts to crawl and make her way down the street, away from Juniper and away from the chaos. Derek,
I'm
however,
surprised she's
is
still living.
uh Falcone fired at a construct. Like I said, if it were her, that had been dead. Game over.
Game over, man.
Well,
You
I
have
suppose
your
we should go
movement.
stop her from escaping.
Yeah, you do have your movement still. You can still move the 40 with your demonic heritage. It's just a fair reminder that people are watching and there are always cameras in Spiral City.
It's official police business. 1, 2, 3,
Or
4.
who? He is vampire
1,
cop or whatever.
2, 3, 4. I'm not a vampire. Don't you dare compare me to one of those blood-sucking undead parasites.
Vincent, you notice that the traffic is not in your favor. The traffic's coming into town now. They haven't stopped since the fighting is happening on the street.
Vincent gets hit by a fucking car.
No, if a car's gonna hit him, I want to see if I can roll to just stop it.
Oh my god. Okay, oh, you can move again as you wish, as she moved already. No one's paying you current mind, except probably this dude who's been watching the fight on the side, but then see Vincent like blink in and out. It's like, wait, the first time I was like, okay, what the fuck? And then the second time, no, that wasn't just random. He just
A
teleported to the middle of the
bastard's
fucking
right.
street.
There was a godless heathen.
Lance, go ahead and roll me a 1d100.
Ooh.
He's not there?
No, I almost fell over. That's all.
Oh, no, you're
Oh,
fine. I'm sorry. I
no.
hope you're okay.
Yeah,
Please
yeah.
don't fall on.
Mhm.
You've fallen too many times last year.
Mhm.
If Line's not there, I'll roll the hundo.
I'll roll it again. Watch me get another D100. Sam.
25.
25. No, there is an incoming truck.
Mhm.
Your demonic heritage gives you plenty of fucking time to move out the way, to
Yeah.
stand in the way, to grab
But
it and
think
throw
about
it as you wish.
but think
No,
about how
we're
cool
on
it would be
business,
if you got isekai.
unfortunately. But no, business before pleasure or doing cool guy things, because girls may in fact be watching.
Juniper snaps into detention. And she steps forward. Where? Hey, Vincent?
Yes, hello.
Hey!
Juniper, our suspect is currently bleeding all out. I need to talk to her. If you could stop her
Juniper?
from running.
Juniper notices the blood trail. Oh, whoa! That's a lot of blood. We're gonna need to call,
Not really.
uh, this is this is Officer Wavels. I'm calling in to travail.
Wavels?
Yeah,
Waffles? I thought it was
That was
Wavels.
Meadows.
Wobless.
Wavles. Sorry, Wavles. Yeah, this is Officer Wavles.
Waffles?
Yeah, Wavles.
I thought it was Meadows.
I'll make
The
it easier.
Falcone's just like looking down. No, there's nothing wrong with the name. It just sounds silly. Falcone's just looking down like, I never heard her last name. It's Waffles? Damn
Wavles.
it,
Yes.
Lance.
Wavles. Yes. This is Officer Wavles. I'm calling in back to Travail to Police Department for a medical assistance. And we have a bleeding suspect. We need a medical van.
Medivac.
Yeah. And they give her the 10-4 that they're going to send back up. Vincent, you can go ahead and move yourself as the suspect is still trying to flee.
Juniper, I'd really appreciate it if you'd stop her.
I'm working on it. The suspect
One,
manages to make a strength check and passes, still
4.
keeping himself up. Oh, you're staying in traffic as the truck that would have hit you like slows down just enough because you moved down that way, and they start to honk
Yeah.
at you. I am
Yeah,
honking my truck.
the horn blows, does the driver?
I am going to keep honking my horn until you get out of traffic.
This is
Honk,
official
honk,
police
honk.
business. If you have a problem with it, report Lance McKinley.
I will. Honk, honk,
All
honk.
right then.
The suspect makes one more step forward before noticing you across the street. Oh, fuck.
Please
Okay.
don't run.
Yeah, easy for you to say. She spends a decision. Actually, I have to first make a strength check to see if she can even perform this because she's wounded that bad. No, she drops a healing potion. Ah, shit.
Unfortunate. It looks like you could have used that.
Juniper makes the corner.
Right, Juniper, shoot her in the head.
Oh,
Finish the
damn.
mission.
Juniper pulls out her side piece. Hands where we can see them. No anima
I would
powers.
I would seriously suggest listening to her. If you think I'm a problem, you have no idea.
And you think I'm a problem? She's actually a real cop.
I'm a cop. I just don't show up for work like ever.
You're a vampire cop.
You
I'm
can go
not.
ahead.
Oh,
You
you.
can go ahead and move yourself now, as the suspect is deciding their decision, as they hold themselves on the wall instead, fumbling. Yeah, you fucking close the distance. As you can see, she's clearly trying to fumble in her pocket the way she did before with those orbs.
Jerry, that was just one trick I have. Now please cooperate.
You can see that she's left 3 blood tokens behind her in blood.
Oh, we'll be having those.
They don't last forever, man.
I know. But waste not, want not. Falcone will just let his hand hang down, like lower his hand, and the blood will
Oh fuck,
slowly draw over to it.
you're you're a real fucking demon. Oh fuck. When the hell did the police start hiring demons?
To be fair, I was hired before I was a demon. I don't know if they could fire me though on grounds of discrimination. You think I'd have a case?
He falls into the back of the wall. I surrender.
Oh, there we go. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, you guys have to take me
Oh,
in. You can't eat me, right?
Falcone scratches his
He's
chin for a
racist.
minute. No, I think it'd be a bit of a waste to eat one like you. No, dearie, you and I'll be talking later. And don't try to escape or anything. If I have to hunt you down, I ain't gonna be happy.
You
And you
hear
wouldn't like me
footsteps
when I'm not
behind you.
happy.
You hear footsteps
Ah,
approach behind you as Derek approaches. He has the unconscious pastor slung over his shoulder. The
Derek,
man is
put that
beaten.
back. You don't know where it's been.
Okay. He throws him into oncoming traffic.
Oh, back to nature. From the street he came, into the street he returns.
Derek steps up as the car would definitely roll over and unalive our friend here.
Oh, well, I in no way hurt him.
Juniper walks over and approaches the suspect, apprehending them. You have the right to remain silent. Using your anima power will be considered an act of resistance of arrest. We are apprehending you over the charges of multiple thefts of attacks of other anima users. Juniper paps down the suspect and finds within her hoodie the relic she was using, a slingshot, which is going to be taken in for evidence. And she finds
damn. Have to eat that. Eating that.
6 different colored orbs in her possession. Each of the orbs are about the size of a large marble. She wasn't able to access the rest of her power. I think you were able to help stop her.
Yes, indeed. Thank God my plan worked without a hitch. It in no way, shape, or form was I panicked at any moment.
That's right.
I can't believe she's stealing food from Hell's Wrath. Who would do such a thing?
I have a question.
Huh.
Are those orbs considered items?
They're considered. Hmm. Well, they haven't really been determined what they are just yet, because
Okay,
it's with the anima user. So right now it could be considered construct, an anima construct. Though she is
that's fair. That's
definitely
fair.
bleeding badly.
No, double tap, Kate. What are you doing?
No,
Here.
you get the one and done with the shotgun.
Oh, what is the point then?
Can I
You're
use
definitely
my blood magic to heal her? Or at least stabilize her, let's put it like that. I don't need her bleeding out in the car.
you would hurt her to take away the bleeding, but you can do it.
Oh, I'll probably kill her though, wouldn't it?
No, she's not that
Oh,
over. She's in a critical
okay.
state, but not that critical. Like
Fal-
she's above
Falcone will
7
lean
HP.
down and
Hmm.
go, Now, I can stop this whole bleeding out thing for you, Missy. Unless you want to die, but, being the type that you are, I think I know where you're gonna go and you won't like it.
Juniper looks over. Hey, your friend's licking the fucking floor. Stop that. You see Derek licking the trail of blood.
Listen, he's working through some things. All right, you let him be him. He's
Just like, he's
cleaning up. He's
hungry.
doing a civil service.
I want to imagine that the priest is like still on the ground, but then suddenly does the Undertaker, gets up, like,
Oh,
sits
godless
back up.
Heath.
Juniper gets a PB,
I
gets an alert over the intercom. This is a 10-4 for all officers within the downtown area. We have reports of a 6'2" male attacking citizens, throwing them into traffic. Be advised, they are armed and dangerous,
Derek isn't armed.
but he
I
is
have these
dangerous.
guns.
You should wait. He did technically try to attack Falcone.
Yeah. He was obstructing justice.
We gotta get back to the department right now. Now, come on.
What about a friend here?
We have a med kit.
Not
I have a
not
med
the
kit.
one.
I have
Oh,
a med
go
kit in
on.
the car.
All right. If you think you can trade her,
Well, we gotta go
Think you can
now.
Falcone,
Now.
Falcone would reach down and gingerly pick her up, carrying her bridal style.
Mm-hmm. We gotta
I
go
don't know
now.
if,
Now.
I don't
No.
know if Juniper can treat an extra lead vertebrae.
If he drags Derek, come on, you.
no, I want the blood. Give me the blood.
Why do you hang
I
out
want
with
to
these kind of
imagine.
freaks?
I want to imagine as
Sit
you
her in the
guys are
front seat.
leaving.
Falcone put her in the front seat and sit directly behind her,
Oh,
making sure she can see his eyes through the rearview mirror.
Are you gonna give it like the penitent style?
No, it's just like the Alucard smile.
Juniper applies a med kit inside the car and gets her stabilized just enough. Then you guys see the med van coming in, but you also see the reinforcement of other police officers.
Oh, time to
And
go.
Juniper, rather not dealing with the other police officers, peels away.
I
Yeah.
want to imagine as they're peeling away as the officers are coming, you suddenly see like from the hill, yeah, the fucking pygmy tanks just driving through.
Yeah. You see Cyric holding on for dear life with Eclipse, and Juniper watches as the pygmy taxi driver blazes past them. You know, I have too many shit on my plate right now. Otherwise, I'd chase it.
I'm not a traffic cop.
I'm not a traffic cop.
Those things are behind me. He should have. Juniper.
Moving on to Edmund. Edmund, my boy. We are in Sauntering Stallion on Friday, because it was Thursday afternoon. Now Friday morning. It was Thursday afternoon when you were planning things and figuring out what to do. Now we're on a Friday morning for you.
Evan's gonna look at a customer and just look.
Hmm?
I'm flattered. I'm flattered that you're trying to flirt with me and all. However, I'm too expensive for you.
It panels over to a
Come back
pygmy
tonight.
with a wig. Look, man, I was just asking you to use the bathroom.
Evan's gonna look at the pygmy wearing the wig.
Hey. He has orange fur and he thinks he's people.
It's like, I'm sorry, we don't offer those services in the bathroom. It's not sanitary.
I got those pumps. You need the pumps.
Devon,
Unfortunately, I don't think we have pygmy-friendly bathrooms, but you can try. He's gonna show him where the bathrooms are.
pygmy walk. The pygmy drops from the counter. Devon peers coming down from the staircase. Morning, boss. Are we finally gonna get a handle on that case today?
No.
Sounds like you. I can't believe they still
I was
feed us
gonna-
out here.
I was gonna reach under the bar and bring out a bottle of whiskey and pretend to drink it.
So Green Tea doesn't have a room. He sleeps specifically underneath the red dragon over here as he sits up from his slumber. Hey, I heard a bottle pop. Time for a joint. He pulls out a smoke leaf and joint and just woo. Good morning, everybody.
Green tea, why don't you just sleep in one of the spare bedrooms?
Well, you never offered me.
It
I thought they were for customers, and I'm definitely not paying for shit around here.
well, they are for customers, but we have more rooms than
The background, the piggy's dancing with a sombrero on its head now.
we have. You're just gonna like. I would have expected you to just like steal a room for this entire time.
Well,
I'm on.
I've been bumming on the couch over here.
It makes it
Uh,
going in the middle of the night grabbing stuff really annoying. He wakes up
Okay.
easily.
Okay, do you want left or right?
What?
Do you want left side or right side?
Of what?
Are you a left Twix or a right Twix kind of guy?
Of the hallway.
I don't know. I'm fine with the couch over here, man.
You're not sleeping on the couch.
Well, no, I
Sleep on
want
the
the
Bad for
couch
couch,
business.
for
It's bad for business.
To be fair, okay, I haven't been here. I didn't know you were sleeping on the couch.
Well, I got my groove on here, so I'm not leaving.
If he leaves, I'll destroy the groove.
See? My territory's already threatened.
Where's Victor? I was gonna look over. Oh,
He would be just there. He'd be in the black dog armor, it fully visored and everything, just quiet, watching.
I
you
want to
even
imagine
eat.
he sleeps in the closet.
Victor sleeps in the closet.
Like Bendel.
No, Victor's in the closet. So, I've got an idea that might help us out.
Devon works on a coffee pot in front of you. Mm-hmm. What's that?
We go to. I take Victor. You and Green Tea, because congratulations, Green Tea, you're deputized now.
Woohoo!
I'm not being paid. So
That
until I get paid, I'm not gonna be working.
Because taxation without representation is spiralism, and I don't believe in that shit.
I'll pay you.
Oh
I'll
boy.
pay you with a room.
Oh boy, can't wait for the demon lawyers to argue with me
Do I get
for
to keep this
that
couch?
manslaughter.
Can I move this couch into the bedroom? That shit definitely will have a hard time going up the staircase.
No,
Then nope.
but I might be able to see if we can order you a couch up there.
Motherfucker, I want this one.
It's Market District. You could go on the street and find a perfectly good couch that's been sitting probably twice because these rich assholes don't know what to do with anything. They get one little stain on it and they throw it
He
out.
starts to play his guitar
I
to
mean-
tune you out. I'm staying on the couch over here. Don't.
All
I
right,
am
so I guess
staying
all
on this
three of
couch.
us. I guess all three of us are going to split up. Should really get a third person or a fourth person. Green Tea, why don't you put in an application with the?
Cause I'm a lazy piece of shit that I am. Dun dun dun.
Okay, that's fair. He does know that he's a musical guest, right?
Oh yeah, I'll play when you guys have a show. That's if you have a show.
Then why have you been here?
Well,
I thought
because
you were
I
playing for
was.
customers.
There hasn't, bro. There hasn't been customers. What are you talking about?
What do you mean there hasn't been customers? This is a
Like, Dev-
bar.
Devon nervously scratches his head. No, dude. We haven't had customers since you left.
What the
We
fuck?
haven't. We've hadn't had clientele. Anyone interested in coming in doesn't comes to leave. They don't know what else we do here.
It's a bar. It's an inn. It's a little like an old timey tavern inn from those like.
Apparently, it's not translated well at the signs at the front, says Gritty Tea.
It's sauntering step. What is? I can make this a gay bar.
That won't help. That won't help at all. You know, you know what I've been know.
All right.
Devon speaks up. According to I heard around the block, and listen, I don't leave the place too often, is that the locals didn't like losing
That's a
this
banshee.
establishment to a bunch of nobodies. Because we're not rich and proper around these areas. And apparently a really important family used to run this place. The
Oh
Grimtongues, if it
shit! I
were.
need to go to the lower spire. No.
Whatever the case.
I should really tell them that their son is dead. I should, I should really inform Nexican that their son is dead.
Tons.
No, I know what I said.
I didn't stutter.
Man,
Alright,
turn
so-
into to an ashtray.
all right, Devon. Here's what I want you to do. Can I have the city map?
Yeah. Just a second.
Please and thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I want you to go back to. Basically, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take each market district by coordinates until we set up the trap. We're gonna spend the day. You go north. Victor and I would handle all the south stuff, and I'll call the stylish imps to see if we can get a appointment. See if anybody's been casing the joints. See if anyone has been robbed recently and just haven't said anything.
All right. Now I gotta, of course, be alone. All right. I see how it is. I'll take my
No,
stick.
I'm taking Victor because he's a Falcone, and I don't trust him being sent alone. Do you want him?
How dare you? You sent me to go find
We
information about.
Falcones are a fine and illustrious
Huh.
family.
I found out
Meanwhile,
about
Falcone's sitting on a
Pendelstein.
shotgun.
Did you find about Mr. Pendelstein? No, I did.
Victor, you came back covered in blood.
That's not my blood.
Those are what we call semantics.
Victor. Look, I have his brother on the speed dial. I have the church. Well, I have the church, and
You know what happens if we get him involved.
Quad Zero on speed dial. You respect your brother, right?
You also have a homeless college student on speed dial.
Oh yeah, I also have a homeless guy. You know what,
Yeah,
Devon? Hold on. Let me.
Oh my god.
When we tomorrow, I'm gonna make a phone call to a homeless college student.
Well, Friday morning. What you want to call? You want to call a homeless guy, a homeless college student? How do you even have a homeless
Not
college student's
tomorrow, on
phone?
Saturday. Lance.
Yo,
Oh wait,
Yeah.
you might not know who Lance McKinley is. Victor does.
God bless your soul.
Victor
You don't know.
rolled
All
his
right.
eyes. Oh, not McKinley.
All right, Devon. Do you want to, or Victor? Do you want to go with Devon?
Sure.
I can do either or. I can go alone too.
Someone's got to watch dog.
How dare you?
Your armor. Isn't that what your armor is called?
Devon speaks up. Okay, I'm gonna go to the stylish imp on my own. You two handle your lover's quarter. And Devon leaves.
Love.
He showed you.
Well, now that he's gone, Victor. All right, so Victor and Edmund are gonna go hit up the southern reliquaries of the south part of the Savant. There can't be that many reliquaries in the Market District. Edmund
No,
says. Edmund
because
coping.
coping. Where's that mega? It's the mall type of building.
Oh, is
And
it
it
all
had.
in the mall?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're all in the mall.
You'd be going to basically the same area as Devon is as well. It's just the stylish imp has its own storefront outside of that mall area. You're going into the mall actual.
How many
I've read
reliquaries are in
stomach
the
bumps.
mall?
You're that like the pearl one that were pristine pearl that was attacked. That's considered a reliquary. Excuse me, reliquary because they sell relics and they sell stylish ones like jewelry styled.
How many high-class relic shops are in this accursed district?
A lot.
Gets on his knees and screams at it loudly. Damn you! Damn you, expensive reliquary shops! How dare
Okay.
you
Are
exist?
there any in the southernmost part of the district besides the hole that was the seventh diamond?
Mm, there would be like small mom and pop kind of shops, and you don't have a familiarity with the district well enough to know. Furthermore, the other ones that would be large and like large businesses here, or they're not businesses regarding reliquary. They're the other half of the financial markets of the market district, which is like stocks, gold, and the movement of the businesses being created throughout this district. It doesn't have reliquaries in the southern part where the seventh diamond was. The seventh diamond was its own high res of exquisite. This is more like um Wall Street, Cervantes district. Get what I'm getting at?
Hmm, I don't like this.
Hmm.
Well, I
The
guess
northern.
Edmund and Victor are going to the mall.
Yeah, so all three of you are going to the same area.
Come on, Devon, we're going to the mall. We'll just split up once we get to the mall. Also, tell the stylish imps that Edmund Miles says hi.
Yeah, I'll let them know. I'm sure that you are a pleasure and they are forgotten of you.
Well, we did save this store
So
while it was being.
you make your way to the mall of the of the northern district of Cervantes.
During that entire time, Edmund's gonna tell Devon about what happened at the stylish imps
All right,
and tell him why I think that's gonna, or why Edmund thinks that that's probably going to be
it's a
on the
two
target
hour
list.
it's a 2 hour trip on foot.
It takes 2 hours.
On foot. 30 minutes to about 45 minutes on driving.
Oh, that's right. Edmund doesn't have a car.
Mm-hmm.
Victor, do you know how to drive?
Uh, it does come with a serious set of skills of mine, yes. I can
What?
acquire a car if we need one.
We could just ask the police station for a car.
But that's not as fun as breaking into a car.
We
No, no, no. You impersonate the police chief and then I'll give us the car. Prove it
what the
wasn't me, foreheads.
Edmund is going to be walking. They're going to walk. How far is it to the police station from the Sauntering Stallion on foot?
Oh God, no. You're gonna walk for a while because it's in the Gambino district. It's in the
That's like,
It's
Crimson
in the
Court.
Gambino.
isn't that like a few days?
I thought it was in
Mm,
the Cervantes district this entire time.
no.
How long
And
does it
it's
take by taxi to get to the Gambino district to the police station?
hmm. That is about, it's not like days. It's getting in between, when you start moving between the districts from Market District to Travail, or going from where Lance is from Gridiron to Travail, that would take about some of a day. But for Market District, your distance between the Crimson Court, 30 minutes there, you're looking about at least 4 hours plus,
By car.
give or take by car, give or take traffic.
And they didn't leave us with a car outside the Sauntering Stallion.
They left you the building. They pay for the building, and they pay for the repairs.
Guess we're calling a taxi.
And this would be a regular cab, but they'll take the three of you to the the mall for 1,000 gold pieces.
If I tell you it's official police business, can you bill it to the police district?
Oh, right away. Super expensive, super build. Gotcha. I just need your badge
Engineering.
number.
Shit, does Edmund even have a badge number?
You definitely do.
Just, I mean, if you can't
Damage.
think of it, just give him Lance McKidney's. McKidney's?
McKinley, yeah. Edmund's
Damn
gonna
it.
give him his badge number, which he knows by heart but doesn't have on his character sheet.
It's called sort of standard. Okay, I'll give Lance some silver kidneys.
So you get driven to the mall. It takes like
During
about the 30 minutes.
during the car ride, Edmund's going to try to arrange with the police station a unmarked vehicle for the sauntering stallion.
It's not in our budget, says Lieutenant Delta.
Then where can I find a cheap just thing that will get us to A to B?
Well, you could go into the Gambino district and look for some of the. No, sorry, you can go into the Gambino district actually, and you can find some of the used car sales there, or Travail, or Gridiron. Those are some of the larger automobiles. You won't probably find anything in West or East Bay. Maybe a
Like half the
prize.
things you did find would probably be rigged with a bomb.
All right, I'll go to Gridiron. I'm from Gridiron. The car's just. I'm not gonna pay 50,000 gold pieces for a car I can get in Gridiron for 10.
Yeah, we'll see how far it gets you. Delta speaks with a little disdain.
I'm from Gridiron.
Anything else you need?
That's it.
Nothing about a squad addition to the squad?
Oh, yeah, thanks for reminding me, Dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
You think we can either add green tea or this homeless college student that Lance McKinley picked up?
This homeless child.
Prove yourself on this case, and we'll evaluate if we need to add another member or not.
Oh, so you have to do it poorly.
So we have to do. Oh, okay. So we have to.
No, exceed expectations will give you the squad member. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, I'm just worried about the mom and pop shops.
They're still very rich mom and pop shops. You wouldn't be in this district without being that rich.
Is there any officers that aren't doing anything that can go there and see if they've been robbed or see if like they've been cased?
A lot of our police attention right now is in other cases. We can't allocate more to you guys. You're meant to take this one on your own.
Okay. Wait, would Edmund know about the? Would Delta tell Edmund about the thing that happened at the Crimson Court?
Hasn't gotten to his attention yet.
But it hasn't been on the news or anything.
Right,
Like on the radio, like as they're going to the taxi.
It was people were freaking out about it and screaming about it, but it didn't reach Lieutenant Delta about terms of like news or information. There have been other police officers in the area responding, but Delta didn't hear of it.
Okay. Because there would have been a really funny reaction if he did.
But no, he hasn't caught wind of it. No, everything here, I haven't heard anything at the Crimson Court.
Well, no, I was asking out of character.
Mm.
Would he have known what happened at the Crimson Court?
No.
Because Edmund has no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that would have reached him by now. And
Mm-mm.
okay,
Otherwise, you arrive at the mall, and here the Vaughn, uh, before you enter an actual and after you leave the cab, he splits way with you and makes his way to the stylish M, a solitary building that sits on its own street that's 2 stories tall, and it has a alley to the back, to the side of it, and to the right of it.
wait, the stylish Imp's got an upgrade.
Mm-hmm. It's been fixed up since the last time. It was only a
Hold
single story.
on,
Damn it.
hold on, Devon. I'm coming with you. We're coming with you. Change of plans, Victor. Let's go.
I wanted to go to the mall.
We can go to the mall after, but I want
I
to
was
find
gonna
out
get
why the
my
stylish
hair
Imp
done up.
says.
He turns his
How
Anima
much
to
is?
turn to look like a cute anime girl. I was gonna get my hair done up.
I hate how you. I hate that I forget that you can do that.
I forget too.
So Edmund, Victor, and Devon are going to the stylish Imps.
And we're gonna leave it there, unfortunate. I'll write up some more of the content for it, and we're gonna go transition to our last player, Lance.
Hey, listen, have you been feeling we're getting less and less screen time because of all the bullshit we're doing?
Yes.
Step on the pedal. Ignore this traffic lights. You're in our APC.
Hold
You
on,
can
the
handle.
roads.
You
Road's
can
clear.
handle this. The road is clear. You can handle it.
Hang on, let me put my police siren on. He just takes a pig out of his pocket, puts it on the roof, on the roof of the car, pokes
Hail
it,
Satan.
and begins like. He goes like, wee wee wee.
You find
Hail
yourself in
Satan.
Gridiron, and because you are a true-born West Bayer, and you've been to Gridiron only a few times because of Edmund, you're not exactly sure where you are, Mr.
Uh-huh.
McKinley. And you also are low on gas. The pygmies took you out very far.
Oh wait, hold on. Before we keep going, I need to check my inventory. Do I still have my relics and stuff?
Ow.
It is in true pygmy nature that they robbed your car. You don't have your
Okay,
relics in
Whoa.
your
they
car.
robbed my
Mm-hmm.
what?
You don't have your relics in your
No,
car.
no. Okay, I don't have the relics on my car, but do I still have them on my person?
They were going to, but they didn't get the chance to.
Okay, good. So grave mine and my champion belt are still on me. But fuck, I just lost hero. My fucking awesome battle claws I got. God damn it!
And
You
to
have to.
retrieve them,
They're gonna have to find the
What?
pygmies.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun. That's a side project that probably never happened. Look, I may not be from I might not be from Gridiron, but I'm definitely from West Bay, and I know my directions and where West Bay is. It is in the it is westward.
Yeah, all West Bayers know how to return to West Bay instinctually.
Vince, all I see
Yeah.
here is grave mine inside the car.
No, I had grave mine on my person.
You gotta update the sheet all the time, but its limit of items are all gone now. You don't have the Wrecking Crew card. You don't have the sneakers anymore. You don't have the Proof of Hero or those glass bottles.
Bro, they copped your J's?
A
They
cop
really
is
did, dude.
jeez.
And they dropped his gas.
Hmm.
Also, the
Lance
ammo's
picks up.
gone too.
Oh god damn! They they took everything
Yeah, almost
except
you too.
Portanovas. Portanovas, they took your body.
No, I've been like this.
No, I meant the scout suit. It's gone.
No, I have a GPS for that.
It's gone. No, hang on, I got better. No, Novus, the GPS won't find. Won't bring it back to us.
To be clear, this is Lance talking to this device. And I'll get the.
Yes. You can't put a G, P, and S in front of each other and think they can bring back the scout suit. It doesn't work that
I'm
way.
tracking the pygmies right now. The suit seems to be moving in gridiron
Where to?
by the power station.
I mean, that's all. That is along the way to getting back to West Bay. I could pop in and wait. Hold on. Is all my money gone? Oh, they didn't take my money.
No, they took your
Because
money.
if they took,
No, they didn't take your money because they didn't touch your person yet. No, only the stuff in your car
yeah. Oh, it's
and
because
your
then I don't
ammo
keep my money. Yeah, don't even.
and your
Damn it! They
gas.
took. Yeah, they took my fucking J.
They they're increasing your J Lance.
Well, I'm just gonna drive us back to the. That's weird. My screen is not showing me the gridiron. It's showing. Hold on. Let me just refresh. So like, Lance is like slowly driving towards the power plant. Hey, Reporter Novus, can I ask you a question?
With that,
Uh, you haven't been doing anything evil when I was knocked out, have you?
no, of course not. I am a good computer with only the
Okay,
best
when I say
intentions.
evil, I mean like when I say evil, I mean like if when you like I don't know, start using the spiral net to figure out exactly where the robotic places are and start your robotic revolution, slowly infecting places left and right with your consciousness here and there, only to figure out that maybe that's not a good idea. Because then, like, everyone in the spiral will figure out that you exist and probably try to kill you.
What? No.
Okay,
I
you
was too
sure?
I was too busy trying to keep the pygmies from playing Tetris on me.
Does your partner
Do you
Novus
got
have
Uno?
games?
They almost robbed me too.
Well, I'm glad I woke up then.
No, I defended myself. I'm on low
How
power.
did you?
He takes out a little
Lance was like,
actuator and stabs you with the side of the little thing into your hand, and it gives an electric current
oh,
of 20 volts. You take
how
one
much
point of
power did
damage.
it take to. Ow, ow! Dick move!
I had to use that to defend myself. Now I'm going to sleep mode.
You
Hmm.
could have just told me. Wait, hold on. Did you say 1 point of HP loss?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Lance is the. He just can't out Lance.
Hey, oh, Lance, you fall
It's not.
unconscious on the wheel. Roll me a
Yeah,
1d4.
it's just. Oh God.
All right, Lance, here's your new character sheet.
Wake up an hour later. Surprisingly, you see that the APC is inside. It's like it's pushed against the wall, but it's not inside the building. There's nobody who seemed to have cared because you're on the side of the sidewalk. There are some people walking past and going, but no one does anything. You're back to 1 HP. It's been a single hour since you've been knocked out.
Lance was like slow, like Lance takes out like from his own
There's no more
pocket.
gas in the car, which in the door knocker.
Oh, oh. He pinches his brow. Oh, fuck. Lance would quickly.
Uh
Is
huh.
the
What do you
for
say?
the
I didn't hear
car
you.
the battery
I didn't hear you.
car battery?
What about the car battery?
Is it still on?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Lance begins to call to Chevelle Police Department.
No, but there's no gas in it.
I
Yeah, I
said
can still.
call, like phone call.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, dude.
oh yeah, you can make a phone call.
He needs an
Yeah.
emergency gas delivery.
No, he's probably just gonna tell him to tell his doctor.
Right now, it's Friday, because the pygmies took you away on Thursday afternoon and Friday morning. Yeah, so it's Friday morning for you.
Friday.
You call in the police department. It's something past 12. This is
Hey,
Trevelle Police Department.
yeah, patch me to yada yada, Lancelot McKinley, Squad Zero.
One moment. Mm, 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 mm. Yanagata speaking.
Hey, boss man, who's the greatest anima user I know? Like a father figure, a man who's so much in my life and has like the best intention for me as
To it,
much as
McKinley.
possible.
What'd you need?
Yeah, I need you to tell the door knocker I'm out of gas.
Where are you?
Downtown Gridiron.
Yeah, no, good luck.
Come on!
Damn.
Wait, you can't do this. The door knocker was officially licensed as the premier vehicle for Squad Zero. How Squad Zero supposed to get around for the call?
Use the jerry can inside the car and refill the car. Refill the jerry can at the gas station. Bring it back to the car, refill it. I'm not
Come on,
driving almost 18 hours to refill your car.
get someone else to do it, like an intern or something. I don't know.
You're gonna wait 18 hours for someone to come to you.
No, I got other things. Look, Pygmy stole my shit. I need to
Mm.
find them.
Oh, you got robbed by pygmies. Damn, son. Well,
Also, I think my mom might be dead.
huh?
I think my mom might be dead.
Jesus, Lance.
That's
Yes,
he's so casual about it.
yeah, no, it has not been the best. God, I didn't even know what day it is. It's Friday. It's been the worst week of my life. As you just, and
This
I
is the
just
first.
got back.
It's the first week of the new year. In the
And I
new
just
cycle.
got back.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just got back from the Emerald Isles. Man, it's look. There's a lot going on for me, man. I just get someone to tell the fucking door knocker, please.
No, can do. Juniper's already on a
Oh,
case, and we already have to send him back up for her.
what are you talking about?
There's a
Wait,
man attacking downtown. And a lot of
that sounds.
eyewitness reports of a demon running around.
That sounds vague enough to be Falcone, but I don't believe it because he doesn't start chaos like I do. Damn it, I'm a
No,
bad
it
influence.
sounds like Vincent Falcone. Juniper did say that he did step into the office to work with her. No, he was leaving the
Oh,
office to go to his church.
oh, okay, yeah, that might be him. But why would he start chaos? Damn it, I'm a bad influence on him. Look, I
Find the
guess
nearest gas station and refill.
I'm in Gridiron. I don't. The only thing I know about good. I know the only things I know in Gridiron are the power station and how to get back to West Bay.
But you're Lance McKinley. You're so famous, you could probably just ask people.
Lance, that's a you problem. I have to figure out the rest of the cases of
Damn.
the anima problems here, without you guys, of course, as I've been having to take most of the work on my own. Now, hurry up with your family problems in West Bay and come back to the office. I need you to help me with these cases.
Damn.
I'm the boss.
Man's
Why am I
mom.
doing work?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Man's
True.
mom might have died, yet he's not given
She's
a
still coming
crap.
into work, right?
Coming into work. I know your mom died, but you still coming into work?
I want you to do
Well,
that right,
that's
sadly. Oh boy, I can't wait for the demon lawyers to argue with me for that manslaughter.
Lance sighs deeply as he hangs up the call. He looks outside the door and also, there's like a fucking gas station looking thing nearby at all.
Roll me a D100 to see the odds of it.
Now hold
Can
on.
I?
Oh yes, you can. I was gonna say let Vincent roll. I heard Kalis wanted to roll.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Jeez.
Oh, sorry.
1d100. Boom. 15.
It happens to be a gas station. You also see a pygmy hanging on the side of your door. Oh,
Lance slowly unrolls the window. I got
you
two
haven't.
things to ask you.
Yeah,
Your name?
I don't have one.
Lance slowly takes out Gravemind. Tell me the secret of Starglaive.
Age, sex, location.
Tell me the riddle of steel.
He flies the fuck away.
You know, Lance, we're gonna have to kill one of them. I know we gotta kill one of those things. I just don't know how to do it. I don't think I have it in me to do it. Bitch. What?
Now hold on.
Yeah, you won't.
Vic,
Did I miss something?
Victor's
Is Lance like actually schizophrenic now?
He has
Yes.
Lancelot and Lance in him.
He's not.
now hold on. Victor is not on the hook for that zealot dying because he told what's his what was
Derek.
what's Derek to just make him sure he gets peripheral parking. He didn't say kill him. Derek did that.
No, the
Lance.
traffic did that technically.
Lance.
Or,
Like,
yeah, it was a
follows-
truck driver.
Yeah.
Lance,
Damn, these
Lance
truck
kinda
drivers out
looks-
here really killing people.
Lance would look at the gas station. How far is it?
It's about 2 blocks from you.
Okay, so like, can I push the door knocker towards there?
You're gonna make some strength checks. Even on even with the car being in drive, it's not exactly a light vehicle to push around.
You mean neutral?
Neutral.
Come on, gotta push this thing. We could leave the door. No, I'm not leaving the door knocker behind.
I didn't
Like
leave it
suppose-
behind at Novus's, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna start now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make a habit of it. As Lance is pushing the door knocker.
A few
I wanna
pygmies
imagine,
mount
like,
themselves on a few pygmies mount themselves on top of the car.
Lance
Starting
not
to
like
think they're like owls in Futurama.
Lance would Lance would be like, well, I mean, like, you could just leave it behind. I mean, like, you do a good job leaving, starting shit up and then don't finishing it. Why do you have to be my worst enemy? I don't know. Why won't you let me take over?
You make it to the gas station. Someone watches. Make a strength check for me. The
Yeah.
final leg of the race is pushing you up a hill. You struggle.
Oh, come on! I can't even use my Anima to help me with this.
King Sisyphus must be proud. Roll a gun. You barely get the door knocker over the slight hill that gets you into the gas station proper. No one helps you as they just watch you struggle. And the man in the background goes, "Damn, dude, what kind of lifting do you? Oh shit, are you Lancelot McKinley?
It's yeah.
Whoa,
Look, I
you're
just
an
need some.
Anima user. Hey man, can I take a picture with you? Hey, I want to take a picture with him first."
Hey, everyone, could you not right now? I'm kind of exhausted from pushing a fucking 30-ton
I want
car
to
up
sweat.
a
And someone
hill.
just tries to swipe your arm, McKinley.
Puncher.
You're surrounded
He's
by
too
like 4
kind.
regular. You're getting surrounded by 4 people.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to refill my car. Come on. Lance will start pushing the
No,
car
I
again.
want to take a picture with you, man.
You can take it. Can we take it after I refill my truck? I'm not
No, I'm
saying
gonna be a
no,
huge, I'm gonna be a huge inconvenience to you, and take it right now.
dude.
What am I? Is it because you're famous now? You don't have time for the little people?
Yeah, exactly.
I used to go to high school with you, Lance.
You don't even
Yeah.
remember me, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
The crowd just
Wait.
yells after Lance's
I never
attention.
knew you. I never knew you, but my friend's girlfriend's roommate knew you in college, and You know, you were all weird and quiet all the time.
Yeah, because I was
Here,
thinking about
Dodger.
shooting up the damn place.
Wes, how are you handling the attention?
He's just like kind of as he's pushing the car, he's like in
Well, it's
his
at the
own
right
head
gas space.
singing.
It's in the right gas spot for you to gas it up.
Oh, oh, oh. He like continues to push it again, but he's like now he's got a big delicate, tight curve pushing so he can get it to the right spot.
You already got there.
Oh, okay. Oh, oh. Okay, everybody, chill. All right.
Someone grabs your hair. I want to lock your hair.
Whoa, what
Oh
the?
God.
Lance kind of like pushes that one off. Personal space, please.
Dude, just pull the official police business card. Holy crap. You're a
I'm
I'm
cop.
so glad that Sandrick did not win that tournament.
I am just being very kind and cordial with everyone. All right. You not see me doing something.
Well,
You're
hand
not
out
very
some
kind and
autographs or
cultured.
something.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not very kind or cordial for not giving me your autograph.
Come on.
Is
All
it
right.
true
Come
Vincent
on.
Falcone is a filthy heathen?
Oh,
And you should
somebody
be
needs to have a traffic accident, hey?
Lance pointed up, and you should be glad you're still alive. Lance would like try to offer them like some autograph signing.
They all have notepads and pens for you to sign.
You know, you can pump gas with one hand and make signatures with the other.
Say the
Yeah,
line,
that's
Lance.
Yeah, actually, you can use your Anima to do it. It's hands.
Say the
Lance.
line, Lance. Say the line. Come on, say your catchphrase. I
Say the line,
Lance
Bart.
is like Lance looks down defeated. I throw my punch. I, I roll into attack.
Yay!
As he's doing this, like Gaunt's walker by is like filling up the fucking door knuckle.
Well, God Rockabye is only 1 AP, so it's like very faintly trying to hold onto the gas in the background, the hose for it, but jiggles it just right finally in.
Hey, every guy struggles with this sometimes. It takes practice.
Okay, guys, I hope you all like your autographs, but I need to go step into the store now to pay for my stuff, and also I need to get some food because I'm very exhausted. He slowly makes his way away from the crowd.
And more
I
people
hope you
inside the
all.
store notice you. It takes you at least
I'm
20.
glad Edmund didn't win that tournament.
It takes you about 20 minutes to handle all the people inside the store bothering you to finally get food and drink. And another 10 minutes, making it 30 minutes in total.
Am I fully
There,
healed and AP'd up?
you have the food. You haven't ate it just yet because if you try to leave the store to get out, you see that there are people crowding around the door knocker, taking pictures and trying to take stuff off it.
Oh, cool.
Well,
They're all they're all pygmies wearing wigs.
I wish.
no, just gridiron people being weird and excessive over Lance.
Look, I'm from West Bay. Why do you people even care about me?
Just start committing like crimes, like
We're
rob
trying
them.
to take shit off of your car so we can sell it. You're a champion, man. Everything you touch is basically worth a lot of gold pieces to the right
It's worth at
person.
least 5 gold.
If I touch your face, does that mean it's worth money to someone?
I'll never wash
I'm,
his
wi-
face again.
I'm willing to try, asshole. Touch me.
Break his nose.
Lance will like slowly like go through the crowd of people, like kind of grabbing them, like pushing them slightly away, like
They
move,
have this
please.
weird face as you touch them. One person insists that you grab their shirt specifically, and after you
Uh-oh.
do so, he writes on his shirt, was touched by Lance, takes it off.
Lance is like so creeped out by this.
Wait, Hold on.
Mhm.
Lance, if you have any like tassels or doodads hanging off of your outfit, just throw them into the crowd, and while they all run to chase it, like the bouquet of flowers at a wedding, get in the car and drive off.
No, like as you suggest that, Trinity, fucking Lancelot would be like, "Yo, you should throw your headband." I'm not throwing my headband. It's useless. It's a keepsake jacket. It looks dumb on you. It's my.
Come with me
How
some
is anyone gonna
satin.
know I'm Lance McKinley without my headband?
And then he takes it off, his pain disappears. Oh, where'd Lance go? Puts it back on. There's Lance!
It's like fucking Clark Kent taking off his like putting on his glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like Perry. It's like Perry the Platypus with his fucking hat.
Mm-hmm.
So like
You make it back
Lance.
to the car, door knocker, and refill it.
How much money do I have to spend for all this?
Hmm.
1 million gold.
No, it's 60 liters. It's 60 liters of gas that you need because it can hold up to 60. Each unit of gas is 150 gold pieces.
Build the police department.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely gonna fucking do that.
it doesn't work if he's not in the same place. 9,000 gold pieces plus for the food and drink that you just got, it would be another 500.
9,500, right?
Yep.
Ugh.
Not the
Oh,
regular
I got
gas, not the premium.
yeah, because Falcone last time he was really insistent I got premium next time.
It takes premium, dude. Premium.
Premium.
You said how much was it again?
950. 9,500.
Uh, Lance pays up the. Ugh. Oh, that Falcone's gonna hate me because I'm using up his money.
You begin the long drive back to West Bay.
He's like on the way that he's just fucking chowing down on all the assorted foods he picked up.
Snack, chips,
So a hot dog.
a gridiron glizzy.
Never call it a gridiron glizzy.
Would you prefer Gliziron?
It's not terribly good, by the way, because it's one of those hot dogs that were definitely in a gas station. Or you could have got one of those
Hey,
tuna sandwiches.
hey,
Or like a fucking.
don't knock gas station hot dogs, man.
Gas station hot
Or,
dogs, great.
When was the last time you
or
had a Cumberland Farms hot dog? Because they're really good fucking hot dogs.
No, my age is it definitely shows I haven't had one. You were saying, Line?
oh,
Oh, he's cutting in and out.
Lance is also fucking like.
Oh no.
Hello?
I said
Hello?
I said like
There
Lance is also eating gas station sushi as well.
you go. Playing dangerous,
Oh,
I say.
He needs the AP restored, and he saw that the gas station sushi was since it's like I said one of a kind thing you don't really see in that much. He's like, okay, fine, I'll just take it, and it's gotta heal me a lot.
Heals your tension. It heals your tension a lot. So now whenever you get a chance to use your focus attack, like in Yakuza, you have it at max bar now. It's
What the hell? What the hell's a yakuza?
I can't even use this mechanic.
It's
No,
useless
but
to me.
no, but with the assortment of snacks and drinks that you eat and the hot dog and sushi, you do manage to heal half of your HP and AP all total.
Guess what do?
You were left in a bad state. It's gonna take some actual sleep to get you in a better state.
Half of 20. Yeah, it's 12.
As you're driving, we're gonna have simultaneously with our ending cutscene be what's it called? Nico back sleeping, waking up in the early mornings of the Friday morning, recovering
Oh,
from his binge.
I wake up. Whose phone numbers do I have? I think the only phone numbers I have are for the door knocker, and I do not want to talk to Lance
And there's
because
a
he was acting all weird on me. And I think Juniper, maybe?
you
I
have
don't
I've
remember
also
if
got
she.
you
Edmonds.
have no you have Edmonds, and you also have the line to the Squad Zero hotline, but it depends on whoever's there to pick it up. But you wake up in the dormitory. You don't find anyone else there with you right now. It's a little bit later in the morning. We're saying something like 11.
Yeah, I'll text Edmund.
Mhm.
And just I'll text him and just say all I could find on in quotes literal actual for real hell was Necropolis. That's it.
Screen divides into
Are you
three different.
sure you want to do that, Chief?
It
I'm
shows
not, but does Nico know better?
it shows Edmund on the third panel texting while he's in the mall. So that's where you'd be right now, Edmund. And Lance is just driving to out of Gridiron and into West Bay.
Edmund would probably just call him. Like, if I'm
Sure.
being honest, he would just call him.
Yeah. In our ending cutscene, we'll just have you two chat. Yeah. So you guys call and pick up. What's the chat?
What the hell is Necropolis?
It's like
Oh, wait, hold on. Would Edmund know this, being a native from Gridiron? Like,
You know,
well,
You were
you
there.
know, a
yeah, that's where
spiral is
Novus was. That's the district where Novus was.
Novus.
no, that's the Nelcro.
Oh no,
Oh,
I
wow.
don't even know what Necropolis is.
Evie, you
Literal
were
actual
at the
hell.
end of our vacation. Yeah. Evie, when it was
Yeah.
at the end of our vacation, we were there at
No. Can't he mention it without having repercussions?
Well, it's clear that this guy has an inkling of knowledge. To confirm it is a problem.
Why would he? It's part of this religion for Spiral City.
Yeah, but confirming it is a different. They believe in it. It's not like they know 100%
concrete.
sure it's real. And the law is to break the seal of silence, like the seal of secrecy. Saying it and confirming it breaks that secrecy.
But can Edmund still go hell is real, like he's always been doing for the past?
You can say it's in satire, but if he takes it seriously and all you keep doing is affirming it as a serious statement, even though you're just saying it as you normally do, that will count against it. Count for it and hurt you because he will be taking you seriously. If he doesn't take you seriously and takes you as a joke as everyone else does, that's different. But if he takes it as an affirmation, you can be hurt for it and penalized.
Uh, so what did you find exactly?
Uh, uh, I mean, I did was trying to do some research, and to help your friend who was in a particular situation. But the most I could find was some bits of information on this place called Necropolis, whatever that is. I'm not from here, so I'm not super privy on a lot of this crap.
Hmm. Your knowledge of Necropolis, Evie, would be the equivalent of knowing it to be hell. It's a dark, damp cave, a stalagmite that no one wants to be in. Everyone's suffering, squeezing inside of it. It's terrible. The same level of knowledge that Nico knows now.
So, like,
Like from like the spiral hat religion?
He's like, yes, that. Which I assume is not where he's from, or is right now, or whatever. But that was the most information I could find regarding assistance.
How Evans is gonna stop and think. He's just gonna be completely stopped in his tracks.
Lance, you're running red light.
And
He just keeps like, oh,
so let me get this right. From what you're saying is the Spiral Citizens' religion of hell is people are squeezed for all of eternity.
Oh, the stalagmite. That's terrible. Like a stalagmite that hangs over impossible darkness. And people live inside the
Stalactite.
stalactite. People live in the stalactite. The damned and tortured souls. Demons and demons and monsters vied for the space within the stalactite so they won't fall into the darkness and be torn apart by it.
What kind of bullshit? And you said that if they don't participate in the Golden Harvest, that's where they go.
Yes.
What kind of bullshit religion do these whack job people worship?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I was just trying to help you figure out where your friend was stuck. I was specifically requested of me by Lancelot.
Well,
And I was just calling to report that the best I could find was this place. I don't know how helpful that is.
shit.
Lance, you pull up to the checkpoint of between West Bay and Gridiron.
how's it
So,
looking?
There are a few guards on station wanting to stop you before you
Hey
drove
guys,
past.
hello everyone.
The
I'm from West
conversation's
Bay.
the conversation is kind of muted between Edmund and what's it called? Edmund and Nico, so they're louder. But all you hear between Lance's muffled conversation is, "We need, sir, we need you to get out the car." What? No. Yeah, this is a random search. We
Why?
need you out of the car. Come on, sir. Well, come on. Don't be unreasonable. Lance gets pulled out of the car. Hey, hey, hey! Realize, wait,
Hey,
they're
come on!
pygmies.
Yeah.
God damn
they're
it!
the
It happened
same
again!
pygmies.
Lance fights his way
This
back, defending himself against the pygmies. Managed to get back into the truck during the conversation Nico and Edmund are still having.
Okay, so you found what is the spiral version of the Bible?
Um,
the
I call it
Bible.
The
Bible. LOL. No, the Codex.
the spiral scriptures.
That does have an element. Yeah, the spiral scripture work or the scrolls of the spiral.
It's the fucking Codex Astartes.
Hmm.
The spiral lore.
The scrolls
No,
of the
it's the
spiral.
crab book.
The crab book. God damn it.
Look at it, he's right there. He's keeping everything in track with us. Praise be the crabs.
A
But that didn't
mighty
sound right.
Jimmy.
Okay. So,
Mighty Jimmy.
if you want. I'm trying to figure out
Uh-huh.
how this happened, how he got there. If he
It's
did
like
get there, go there.
it's like I have no idea. I didn't even know this. I didn't even know this guy until like yesterday.
Oh. Well, if you're in for a treat, go to the Travail Church. If you ever want to find out. So, okay. Excuse me, Jesus Christ. Hold on. Okay. Um. Oh, So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have a lot to think about after this conversation. I'm gonna have to reevaluate my own life after this conversation.
It's like I don't want you to think that I tracked his location and I'm like, yeah, he's in
Find out hell is real.
I'm just telling you this is the best information that I got is all. It's not a distinct final answer.
The best I could do for you is that he's actually well,
It's an actual literal hell.
His anima is a giant 10-foot hell beast.
what?
What?
Like,
Fucking
are you sure that's an Anima and not just like his older brother or something?
I'm very positive that's his anima. I've seen him use it.
Four
The
panels up,
only
and you see Vincent walking in Juniper's car with the shotgun sitting behind. Give me Anima user.
the only possible explanation I have, okay, is that the hell beast isn't exactly an anima, and he made some sort of deal and it dragged him into hell. I don't know. It probably got mad at him and took him to hell. Green only knows.
Lance, you finally make your way into your neighbor, into the grid, and into West Bay now.
hold on. As Lance is there, there's like okay, what is he feeling when he's there in Grid not Grid Iron, West Bay?
That's the same shitty feeling as before. The Kingdom Hearts,
Oh, so
the Kingdom Hearts
Crushing
music,
poverty.
crushing poverty. No, the
Crushing
Kingdom Hearts 2 battle music, 13th struggle begins to play instinctively.
yeah, so like it's no longer Lance driving the car, it's Lancelot. He's like, what did I tell you, Lance? I literally told you this was gonna happen. And Gaunt's walking by would point towards the place of heaven. Yeah,
As
I got
before,
it.
there start to be small creatures approaching on the ground, like drops of like darkness hitting hitting the floor and creating its own little heartless, basically.
For fuck's sakes. We don't how about like can we consider the idea, Lance, of driving out of West Bay, consider the whole district fucked, and maybe adopting you in a little more? I mean, you got it adopted, smack Gaunt's walk right, smacks him across the head. Okay, fine. Fuck. I like my solution battle.
Lancelot
God.
begins to drive to the place of heaven. Nico and Edmund, do you have anything else you want to say in your conversation?
Okay. So
You don't have to. Just if you don't like, we can just switch to something else and wrap up here.
find out if there's been any demons or angels things that's in your text there, and we could try to find out if that's actually where he was or not.
I love the idea.
Because he could have been fucking with us. It's Falcone. It's Father Fal. He's gonna look up at Victor. It's
Victor looks
Father Falcone. He's been known to have a laugh.
daft, if you will.
Have a giggle.
A snort. A whap.
You having a giggle, mate?
But that's gonna be his extent.
Okay,
It's like,
and then
Because
Nico.
Nico.
Mhm.
as soon as he hangs up the phone with Nico, in his mind he's gonna go, "Oh my God, Falcone was in Necropolis this entire time." Would that hurt him making that
No,
realization?
no, because you've already had the death knowledge.
Nico's like, yeah, I'll see what I can find, I suppose, but I doubt I'll get much more. Once you start getting into demons and things like that, you start encroaching into territory where it can really be anything. But
They
I'll
hanged
try.
up on you already.
There would be a pygmy hanging over your shoulder. They hanged up on you already, man.
He's gonna look down.
Eh,
Huh,
Everyone
I guess
asks
they
what
didn't give
we
the
are, not
I
how
guess
we
they didn't
are.
give the homeless college student unlimited minutes. Damn.
Yeah. You let
What
the
a
guard
tragedy.
down. Let the guard down, Mr. Vega.
I
Ah, you
snuck
have to
in
pay the
between.
price.
I told you to
I
buy my
snuck in.
cards.
I snuck in between cutscenes.
I snuck in between cutscenes. Fucking hell.
Anything else you want to do, Nico?
No, I'm just gonna. I don't have classes or anything to go to, so I'm just gonna head back to the library.
I thought you were gonna like get back to bed.
Yeah, go back to Vegas News. No, but you return back to the library, and Naldia is just as annoyed, giving you a rant and telling you that you can't use the library services and talk with the dean.
And I tell her that if there's truly a problem with me being here, then she can have a conversation with the dean, and then I can be removed from the premises if that is necessary.
You need to continue to make your way through as she continues to be loud and berate you.
I sit down. If she continues to be loud for too much longer, I go, "Excuse me, this is a library. I am trying to focus."
I don't like this boy's attitude.
Oh, you're gonna regret that, friend.
Who
Deploy the
lost a
Stars
small
will,
Ronalds.
child?
Deploy the
stars will
Ronalds.
bloom and die before I'm done with you.
Oh, well, damn. Deploy the
Deploy
Ronalds too.
the banana tubes
Oh,
with
yeah.
prejudice.
Yeah, it's just my version of like shitty Jack like Ripper droids. Roll in.
Mm, keep it square.
Who just called me at 1:40 in the morning?
Not me. But that would be for today's sessions. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in for today. Uh, how do you
You,
guys feel about today's
you know,
session?
I
Mhm.
was joking about the whole thing with Lancelot earlier. Like, hey, do you think we're getting less screen time?
I'll be right back.
Well, there you have it.
That's a viper.
I'm trying to juggle between the five of you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just, just joking. Relax.
Okay. But I do
Yeah,
still hope you guys enjoyed the session today.
I am so scared, but that's like default for me.
Wait, why are you scared?
The
You're
tension
traveling the
between
Westbag.
Cynric and Eclipse.
Oh,
That's the real concern.
the pygmy driving really fast, right?
Oh no, not that. I'm not able to the potential tension between Cynric and Eclipse over Pandora.
Well, he's not exactly
yeah.
sure what it means for him to just get back in touch with Pandora. Maybe he will eventually. At the current moment, all he wants to do is find Pandora and use her to get back home. You may not survive that, as far as we all understand.
And we can't have that. Not
Not ever.
Hey, man, like, I mean, like, look over there. Those Alistair just waiting to get back into the driver's seat.
Hello? You
yeah,
guys
we
didn't
gotta see
forget
that.
me?
Yeah, we gotta see Fim.
Oh yeah, somebody's grown tired of life and kidnapped Alistair.
Yeah, they're gonna have to take a
Do not harm
shotgun.
Alistair. Father Falcone will kill you for that.
No,
Quite
the
literally.
shotgun's a sometimes toy.
A sometimes toy. I'm crying.
Wait till it gets its holy purity seals and recognized by the church. He is a
Maybe. Hmm.
Oh my God, you could get a holified by the spiralism.
Fuck. Ah. Sorry, spilt favorite food, but thankfully it's in the container.
Well, if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, you know where to always reach me.
Yep.
And I always
Yeah.
appreciate having you guys as part of the sessions. We'll play it by ear. I don't sure if we'll have another Saturday session. I do know that I'm going to be working next 2 Thursdays, so we'll see what
Ah.
our scheduling will be like. Otherwise,
Okay.
thank you always so much. You guys are free to always leave, free to leave now as you wish.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
thanks for
have
the
work at
session.
4
See
a.m.
you till next time. Oh
See you next
god.
time.
Wish you luck, Nico. Jesus.
So
What happened?
I'm gonna. I have work at 4,
Oh yeah, good luck. Yeah, good night, man. Thank you
so
for hanging out.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna catch a nap.
That's your nap, bro.
Yeah.
Later.
See ya.
Deuces.